under 3 minutes remaining, down by 7. Gibson on Anthony. Smith fakes, fires again. Chandler chips it out. Shumpert will set it up. Anthony spins, blocked, but a goaltend. And that looked like the right call. Fabulous spin move from Anthony. Boozer made a great effort on the play, but the ball apparently on its way down.
I have no idea.
No, that looked on the way down. That's my choice. Shumpert deflects it out of bounds. Shumpert right up on Rose. Rose gets past him, flips up a shot, won't go. Anthony rebound, can he hold on? No, and a new 24 for Chicago. Tell you what, Rose's injured groin looks pretty healthy here in the second half. He has made some just unbelievable moves to the basket. Remaining.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
And Rose waved off the screen on the ball. He wants to go one-on-one.
Fake strip by Shumpert, picked up by Smith. Fabulous defense. Well, this rookie is going to be some defender. He already is some defender. Anthony on the drive, pull-up jumper, in and out, won't go. Ball knocked out of bounds. Mike Woodson saying it should go the other way. And it's going to be Chicago ball. I think they're going to look on the replay. Mike Callahan double checking.
See, but I think that's the right call. But I think Shumpert on the last play, the ball was knocked out by Smith. I think he got it with his foot. Shumpert when Rose was going up.
Minute and a half left. Rose finds Korver. Right back. Rose puts up a three. Too strong, and another offensive rebound. Knicks have gotten crushed on the boards. 17 offensive rebounds for Chicago. Last time these two teams played, the Bulls had 22 offensive rebounds. And Shumpert called for a foul. Knicks had a foul to give. Have only scored 14 points in the fourth quarter. The Chicago defense has been magnificent. Rose the drive, flips it up, won't go. Shumpert the rebound. Final minute here at the Garden. Anthony high steps, gets to the basket, gets hit, puts it in, and one. Chance for a three-point play as the Knicks cut it to 3. That's to cut it to 2 with 48 seconds remaining. Misses a free throw. Chandler tips it out, but right to Rose. Dangerous pass, and Boozer comes up with it. Now Thibodeau going to look on his face on that pass, and then Chandler on the reach-in on Dang. And what?
And play defense? Yeah, you're getting paid to do your job.
Misses both. Timeout.
One-on-one.
Shumpert comes free. Anthony catches, finds Novak. Novak for 3. Oh, in and out. Halfway down. Rebound. Chicago saves it a Brewer. Knicks have to foul now. Shumpert trying to get Rose, and there's the foul. That one was halfway down and spun out of the rim. Novak can't believe it. I had that one in as it looked like it was going down as Rose misses a free throw. It doesn't get much closer to going in than this. What a great look he had.
For the best three-point shooter. Oh, my goodness.
Rose misses another. Smith has it. Knicks down 3. Should the Bulls foul? No. Anthony for 3. Bang! That one goes down, and the game is tied. With 11 seconds remaining. in the hands of the reigning MVP. Rose pulls back, puts it up, off the mark, overtime at the Garden. Rose now setting it up, using Noah's screen again. Rose on the drive, flips it back to Noah, stripped down low, picked up by Shumpert. Good help defense that time by New York. Shumpert way off the mark, not a good shot there.
Very few players in this league should have the green light into the dribble up three. Very few players shoot that well.
Rose the drive, flips it up, that's short, rebound tipped, and taken by J.R. Smith. Anthony drives on Dang, tied up, back to Smith, Smith for three. And Noah the rebound. Smith now 6 of 21. He hit a couple of two-pointers, but can't get the three to go. 2 for 10 from downtown. A foul off the ball. It's going to be Carmelo Anthony. It's not in the penalty yet.
And I thought Korver got away with an offense.
In the final minute of regulation, helped the Knicks tie the game. Noah dribbling down the lane, off the foot of Anthony. Korver off the screen. Three-pointer won't go. Chandler with his 14th rebound. And a foul away from the ball. And Smith's three won't go. First. Anthony drives on Noah, gets inside, lays it in. 2-point game. 40 points for Carmelo Anthony. Garden crowd has been begging for stops down the stretch. Shumpert fights over the screen. Rose stripped of the ball by Smith. Anthony wants the ball, comes out, Gibson right all over him, drives past him, goes underneath, layup, misses, rebound fought for. Anthony has it, puts it up. Chandler tips it out. Shumpert with the save. Shumpert on the drive, out to Anthony. Smith, a three-pointer, way off the mark. Chandler tips it out again. And the Knicks will reset down by 2. Mike Woodson not calling timeout.
And I like that move.
In the hands of Anthony. Anthony for three, puts it in! Knicks by 1 with 8.2 remaining! Shumpert picks him up on the switch. They both fall down inside to Noah. Noah on the dribble. Back out to Korver. Final seconds. Rose dribbles it off. Rose drives, puts it up. No good! And the Knicks win in overtime! What a thriller at Madison Square Garden. Carmelo Anthony, perhaps his finest moment as a Knick. 2 clutch threes, one at the end of regulation, one in the final seconds of overtime.
See Batum forcing him to his right.
Brunson gets inside, Hartenstein, another floater, it's good! Isaiah Hartenstein, 14 points.
What ESP by those two. So they've been figuring it out off the bounce on the pick and roll.
Embiid back to Maxey. And a foul call. It's going to go against Deuce McBride.
Running
the 14th
over,
foul.
Running over Embiid on the pick that time was McBride. Trying to keep up with Maxey. That action along the sideline right in front of Celebrity Row. Sixers will have it there.
Isaiah Hartenstein took 1 shot in the first half. He missed it. He's taken 7 shots in the second half. He's made them all.
Yeah, he and Brunson a dynamic duo now. Brunson usually the benefactor, the beneficiary now.
Anunoby chasing Maxey. Behind the back pass to Embiid.
Make him bounce.
Makes him take a 3. That one off the mark.
Oh.
Tobias Harris the rebound and a new 14 on the shot clock. Lowry, Batum a corner 3. Won't go. Lowry another rebound and he's fouled by McBride. And now the Knicks in the penalty.
We mentioned the pit bull mentality of this man. 38 years old. Continue to hustle and muscle, bounding and astounding, getting to the line for 2. Philadelphia native, played collegiate at Villanova as well, long before our Villanova connection, guys.
One of the smartest, toughest competitors in the game, and has been that way for a while.
Yeah, you see him getting into coaching perhaps after his career.
He missed a free throw. The Sixers had hit their last 12 free throws. McBride will sit, and Dante DiVincenzo back in.
Yeah, McBride, remember he ran over Embiid for a violation, and then allowing Lowry to get this rebound, so he'll take a seat. Let's see what Devo can do now.
Knocks down the second 1-point game as we hit the 3-minute mark. Hartenstein comes to help, and Hart will bring it up.
Sixers can be aggressive. They have a foul to give.
Brunson sets a screen and gets it. Now they switch. Harris is on him. They made that move to get Batum off him.
See, they're forcing him right, Mike. So they know when he stops, he has to bring the ball in their faces.
Brunson
trying to get to the left, but see, they force him right.
Falling away, puts it up. In and out. Ball deflected. DiVincenzo has it, and he's fouled. Dante DiVincenzo just checked in and comes up with a huge rebound, then got hit.
They had a foul to give, so the Knicks will not shoot.
That's only the third team foul.
So look at Brunson again, in and out. Devo. Ball caroms right to him.
But it was Hartenstein who deflected it, and they're going to challenge that. Huge call. It looked to me like there was contact on the wrist of DiVincenzo, and that's why he lost the ball. Two and a half remaining. Another thriller between the Knicks and the Sixers here in this first round. Maxey up top to Embiid, gets it back to Maxey, uses the screen, his jumper's up, shot's good, and the Sixers regain the lead.
Embiid set a perfect screen to free him up, coming on the curl play about 18 feet away.
A 9-point turnaround. Knicks are up by 8 with 7.5 remaining. Now it's the Knicks trailing by 1.
No Nick with a hot hand right now. They've been struggling with their shooting.
Brunson looking for a screen, gets away, drives on Harris, bumped, pulls up, jumper, shot no good. Rebound Harris. Under 2 to play. Here comes Maxey. Maxey lost it out of bounds. Went to make a move and it slipped out of his hands.
He was one-on-one with Hart. So Maxey 6'2", Hart 6'4". So egregious blunder by Maxey that time.
High anxiety here at Madison Square Garden. Knicks fans now getting on their feet.
Brunson missed badly the last time.
Throws it to Hart. Josh Hart, a three-pointer. And a rebound to Maxey.
Knicks coming up short now. Previously Brunson. This time Hart.
Hart already with 4 3-pointers, but now 4 of 7.
He's had nothing in the fourth. Maxey trying to redeem himself for his previous blunder.
Maxey bouncing around, bounces back, shot clock at 5. Embiid fakes, Embiid spins, back up top. Maxey a long 3. It's good. Tyrese Maxey with a huge 3-pointer, and the Sixers go up by 4. 1:09 remaining. Hartenstein able to get it, hands off DiVincenzo.
Come Brunson on the curl.
Brunson fakes, jab step, corner 3, shot won't go. Hartenstein kicks it out, and Lowry comes up with it, and a foul's going to be called against DiVincenzo, and free throws now with a chance to go up to 6 for Philadelphia.
The play was for Brunson, coming on the curl, and he got the shot he wanted in the corner, but misfired, and Lowry omnipresent now. He's been involved with all the key possessions down the stretch at the line, trying to take the Knicks out of their misery now.
Jalen Brunson, who has been one of the best players in the NBA this season, an MVP candidate, didn't make the top 3 in the finals, but has been spectacular, has had another rough shooting game. 7 of 28, 0 for 5 from 3.
Lowry hears it from the crowd.
That makes it a 5-point game.
Remember, Mike, you mentioned he and DeRozan up in Toronto. They were tandem for a long time.
They went through a lot of highs and lows in their playoff run there. Lowry, of course, part of the Heat team that went to the finals last year. Misses the second. Brunson looks to push it. 43 seconds remaining. Brunson drives, stops, up top to Hart, back to Brunson. Brunson double team, splits the defense. Lowry takes it away, picked up by DiVincenzo. 8 on the 24, DiVincenzo, corner to Brunson. Sidestep, three-pointer, shot, it's good! Took the bounce and went in. 2-point game. Ball knocked loose, and Maxey gets knocked down. Hart takes it away, out top to DiVincenzo. His shot won't go. Hartenstein the rebound. Hartenstein gets it out to Anunoby. DiVincenzo at three. Bang! Bang! Knicks take a 1-point lead with 13 seconds remaining. The Garden is shaking right now. Maxey's in the backcourt, and they throw it in the backcourt. Maxey to get a running start. Maxey on the drive, goes inside. Layup, he missed it. Anunoby the rebound. And a whistle and a foul with 6.6 remaining. Maxey had a good clean look, but too hard off the glass.
Maxey needed one more bounce. He was too far away. So he bricked it off the glass. Good harassment by Hartenstein. Knicks are hanging on.
Hartenstein again contesting that shot.
Crowd in a frenzy.
Anunoby has not been to the free throw line tonight. And Conley sinks that one. Now key here again, the Sixers are out of timeouts, so they have to go the length of the floor. If he hits this and go up 3, the Knicks obviously should think about fouling and not let Philadelphia even attempt a three-pointer. 2 clutch free throws from OG Anunoby. Maxey's coming up. They can't let him get a 3. Maxey on the drive, step back Embiid. Embiid, his three-pointer, no good! And the Knicks hold on and take a 2-0 lead.
Dramatic, emphatic comeback. What the Knicks have done all season. The mantra, the next man up, and we saw that again tonight. Depot, the last game he was relegated to the bench, did not play in the fourth quarter because Deuce was carrying the team, and now he's the hero tonight.
One of the most riveting finishes in Knicks playoff history.
50 in tight quarters.
Stoudemire in deep. Stoudemire denied. Chandler pops out. 0. Amir has 4.
The Knicks just killing themselves at the free throw line here late. And, you know, the Raptors are a multiple effort defensive team. They don't quit on plays. Look at that, 10-0 as you mentioned, Matt. So they're coming to help. They're coming to change shots. And on the other end, their effort on the offensive glass has been sensational. They're in double digits as well in terms of offensive boards.
Knicks are 5 of 10 at the free throw line in the quarter.
Wow.
Barbosa behind the back. Barbosa! Schooling Lynn that time. 86-77. Chandler up top. Stolen away. Barbosa. And he's out of bounds.
Matt, standing room only crowd here at the ACC. This joint is jumping.
Lynn tripped up.
Brings back memories of Vinsanity. I know it's Linsanity tonight, but when I think back to the days of Vince Carter when they sold out 2001-2002 season, 40 of 41 games. Every night was an event. And as the Raptors make the gradual climb back to being a highly competitive team, you'll see this place jammed every night.
Lynn at the line, 5 of 8 tonight there. Lynn, 21 points, 11 assists. Stoudemire, key offensive rebound.
Lynn. Chandler playing with 5 fouls. Shumpert in the lane. Leaves it short, tapped out. Did not hit the rim. Shumpert. Cut off. Good job by DeRozan. Stoudemire up top, guarded by Amir. Stoudemire shot, no. Fields. Too many offensive opportunities for the Knicks. And Fields with 8 points, 7 assists, 6 rebounds, and the fourth quarter is brought to you by...
It's Valentine's Day. Celebrate with a little MGD.
2-possession game. Barbosa up top. Barbosa. Turnover. Raptors have turned it over too many times tonight. 17 out in transition, and a turnover by the Knicks. Quarter.
The Knicks hang around because of it. And give the Knicks credit. I think they've competed pretty hard here of late defensively. And the matchup with Shumpert on Calderon has been better for them.
Barbosa, no. Stoudemire snares his 8th board. Lynn. Shumpert to Stoudemire at the foul line. Shumpert good, he has 21.
Big possession here for Toronto. Wayne Casey. Big possession here.
86-82. Turnover.
Make sure the right guy gets a shot here if you're New York.
Lynn protecting the ball, driving, no. Jose comes in, takes it away from Chandler, tiptoes. Barbosa plays it. Foul is called. Foul on Shumpert.
Blazers in the half-court 5-on-5 sequence.
Blazer has struggled from the line, just 2 of 6. The Raptors are 9 of 15. New York is 17 of 26. Lynn swings it to Fields. 1:45 left. Fields in the lane. Stoudemire denied by Amir. He's got 5 blocks tonight.
That was major league help defense.
Shumpert to steal. 1-possession game.
Well, you got to come up and give Calderon some help. Shumpert's into him right now. Give him a hard ball screen. Lock. Shake this guy up a little bit. Get him off Calderon.
DeRozan driving. DeRozan denied by Chandler. Knicks with a chance to tie. Lynn driving and 1.
The shot under duress.
A 10-1 run in the Lakers and Minnesota.
There you go. Let him do his thing.
Chandler has 5 fouls. Barbosa to Kleza. Back to Barbosa. Deep 3. Not what they wanted. Jeremy Lin. Last time the Knicks led, it was 11-10. Clock at 5. Shumpert. Second chance opportunity. Lynn up top. Tied at 87. Lynn with the ball in his hands. Fans on their feet. 5, 4. Lynn for the win. Got it. Figure it in. Raptors down 3. Butler fires. And the game ends. New York wins their 6th consecutive
Oubre guarding now McBride. Kelly Oubre has 5 steals tonight. Anunoby. Hart. McBride. Gets inside, pulls up, jumper won't go. Robinson the rebound, the putback. Second one is good. Mitchell Robinson, a monster on the offensive glass. Knicks have 21 offensive rebounds. Maxey forced left. Now back up top to Embiid. Embiid looking at Robinson. Step back jumper. Won't go. Josh Hart, the rebound, lost it. Hart trying to save it, and he can't. Sixer ball. Embiid, Batum, Maxey, Oubre, and Lowry out there for Philadelphia. Boy, Tom Thibodeau wanted to travel. He may have been right on that one. Embiid against Robinson. Shot clock at 4. Embiid backing in. Shot clock at 2. Turns, shoots, just gets it off in time. Hart grabs the rebound, his 11th. Maxey trying to deny Brunson. Maxey has played some excellent defense tonight. Brunson off the bounce. Pull-up jump shot. Got it!
You got to know that he loves to reject screens, right? I mean, help is coming one side. He's like, I'm going opposite.
That's his first points of the fourth quarter. Now 22. Maxey thought about a 3, but Robinson made him change his mind. Shot clock at 6 again. Embiid calling for Maxey to get it. Brunson does a good job. Embiid a 3. Won't go. Rebound Hart. There he is once again pursuing the rebound. Brunson falling away. Short gets his own rebound, goes inside. Wild pass. And they're going to call a foul on Brunson. Boy, that's a delayed call.
I don't know how you argue that call. An offensive foul on Jalen Brunson.
No, Brunson picks up his first. Lowry up top to Batum. Now Embiid. Backs in against Mitchell Robinson. Tough shot off the mark. Fight for the rebound, and I mean a fight. And Robinson and Embiid will have a hell ball. What a battle between the two big men. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Embiid kind of the quick tip, and the Sixers get the ball. Maxey with 8 on the 24. Long three-pointer. It's good! Tyrese Maxey from way downtown. And it's a 3-point game. 29 from Maxey. Winning a jump ball, what a huge turnaround. Brunson with 7 to shoot. Cross court to Hart. Josh Hart a 3-pointer. Puts it in! Josh Hart, some clutch 3-pointers. And it's back to a 6-point game. He's got 8 points here in the fourth. Maxey looking up top to Embiid. Embiid draws, goes right at Robinson, and a foul.
Motion, though, Mike.
Absolutely.
Can we talk a little bit about Josh?
17 points, 12 rebounds for Hart. Meanwhile, Embiid continues to knock down free throws. So important for Joel Embiid. He's 11 of 12 from the free throw line. 4-point game with just over a minute and a half remaining. Brunson looking, pulls back. Harris is on him. Cross court Anunoby. Anunoby a 3. Bang! OG Anunoby from downtown. Timeout Philadelphia. A 7-point lead with 1:28. He missed 27 of 30 games with a right elbow, but in the 23 games he's played, the Knicks are 20-3. Kyle Lowry looks to answer, and does. Lowry with a clutch 3-pointer. And it's back to a 4-point game. Boy, Lowry never quits. 18 points in 37 minutes. That's his 4th 3-pointer. Shot clock down to 9. McBride has it. Lowry guarding him. Now at 5. Shot clock at 4. Hart fakes. Hart tries another 3-pointer. Oh, it's good! Knocks down another! Seven-point lead under a minute to play. Hart hasn't sat the entire second half. Maxey brings it out. Maxey drives. Layup is good. Another gorgeous drive to the bucket. 5-point game. Knicks will try and take some time off the clock. Brunson trying to get away from a double team. And there's the foul of it all season. That was the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Robinson. And a smart play. Oh, and Embiid just shoves down Brunson. Airborne into Joel Embiid. Robinson hits the free throw. 2 free throws for Mitchell Robinson. He's got 12 rebounds, 7 of them offensive. And the Knicks lead by 7. Maxey drives on Robinson, gets past him, another quick layup. Hardly any time went off the clock. Lightning quick as Maxey. McBride has it. Back to Brunson. 5-point game, now to Anunoby. And they really need the foul. Anunoby, a lot of time going off the clock. Finds its way to McBride. Now Brunson, still no foul. Brunson back up top, 5 on the 24. Anunoby drives, goes inside, leans in, jump shot, won't go. And the rebound goes to Josh Hart, and that'll do it. Knicks hold on in a tough physical game.
Really makes no sense.
And Josh Hart down 5 with under 30 seconds to not foul. And for Josh Hart, again, the pursuit of the basketball. This guy could play on all 30 teams. Who wouldn't want that guy on your team? Knicks take game 1.
Brunson, toss in. It is DiVincenzo. Too strong. Back tap. Hartenstein to Hart. Anunoby. He's going to drive it. Anunoby with a grown man's jam.
With that tip out. Great awareness to find OG.
The foul on Embiid, but OG Anunoby can't convert at the line. It's 109-101 with 2:36 to go. Embiid. Maxey comes to the ball, swing it back Embiid to the corner. Oubre lines it up. Oubre! Yes, sir! On a 3.
And that wasn't an easy 3. It was contested well by OG Anunoby. But it's really right now, it's going to be getting stops if you're Philadelphia and making sure you defensive rebound here down the stretch.
109-104 Knicks. What a series. Brunson nearly lost it. Gathers, drives, can't finish. Harris gets it ahead for Maxey. Maxey with the herky-jerky moves. Oh, he spins it in! Perfect amount of English from Tyrese Maxey. He's got a 3-point game. Down to 1:45 to go. No lead is safe.
And now Philadelphia getting the ball out of Brunson's hands, double teaming him on the catch.
Brunson looks at the clock, gives it up. Hart drives, floats, missed it, tip, no! Embiid secures! 1:25 left in the 4th. Knicks holding on to a 3-point lead. Embiid. Spin, fake, kick. Harris, baseline delivery, doesn't go. Kelly Oubre, get on up. It's a 1-point game. 7-0 burst from the Sixers. We're down to 1 minute to go in Game 6.
From the New York Knicks.
First foul in the last 2 minutes. Knicks have it, 14 to shoot. We're down to 55 seconds left. Brunson turns the corner on Oubre. Brunson draws the foul and gets the roll. Big bucket for Jalen Brunson. Bernard King did it for the Knicks back in 1984. And he missed it. Rebound. Knocked over to Hield. 111 to 108, 47 seconds to go.
Philadelphia doesn't need a 3 here.
Embiid looking to give it up. Maxey, we're down to 38 seconds left, 9 to shoot. Maxey gets the step, drives in, can't finish. Foul call.
Wow, that was a good block.
Stunning win. This is for the tie, Maxey. 111, 34.9 on the clock.
here on the catch, or they play him straight up. Batum on him now. He was on him at the end and causing that turnover in Game 5.
Get it in. Brunson. Oubre forces him to give it up. Hart hands it to him. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Brunson, drive, swing, Hart. He connects! Huge three! Knicks lead!
Philadelphia.
Sixers are out of timeouts. 24.4 on the clock. They get it in for Embiid. Anunoby there defensively. Embiid turns and scores. He did it quickly. We've got a 1-point game. 18 seconds left. Brunson trying to get it up the floor. He does. DiVincenzo caught by Hart. Backs it out. DiVincenzo keep away. 11.1 foul call. 11.1 to go.
And if he makes this right here, if you're Tom Thibodeau, do you foul before Maxey or anyone can get into their shot? Certainly we know that hurt them in Game 5 in New York down the stretch.
Trying to make this a 3-point game. He hits both. 116, 113. 11 seconds on the clock. Get it in for Maxey. McBride's not going to let him shoot it. 87% shooter. Tyrese Maxey. Second attempt for Maxey. 116 to 115. Get it in for Brunson. Brunson is fouled by Batum. 40 points. New York leads by 3. 7.7 on the clock. Get it in for Maxey. DiVincenzo tries to cut him off. He does. Get it ahead. Step in. McBride gets a piece. 3.7.
And how about the defense from DiVincenzo? Stopping Maxey, not letting him get a full steam down the court. Now 3 seconds left. Expect Maxey to try to run into the front court, receive the pass, and try to get into a shot for a 3.
Batum to toss it in. Floats it. Heel. Throws it up. It's off. Hart rebounds and it's over. This war of attrition is won by the Knicks. New York advances to the second round in back-to-back years.
5 minutes, 12 seconds and counting.
It depends on whether Mourning hurts him in the next minute or so. If the Knicks can score and stay within 3, they'll ride it out till about the 3-minute mark. Larry Johnson.
Childs draws the foul from Hardaway.
Larry Johnson driving the ball into somebody else's defensive man.
A lot of unlikely heroes have emerged in this series, and Chris Childs is one for New York today.
Houston is pretty well hot. They've got Ewing on a roll, but that is far from the case.
P.J. Brown replaces Weatherspoon, so the starting 5 intact for Miami with just under 5 minutes left, and they lead by 4. Childs hounding Hardaway, if nothing else taking time off the shot clock. Hardaway left open though, they forgot about him and he hit one. He'd been really struggling with his shot, and they forgot about him, and he put it home.
And he looked over and said, what are they doing? Why are they backing off? I'm Tim Hardaway. I can knock that jumper down all day long.
Sprewell. Mourning comes out to help. Here's Childs for 3. Rebounded by Mashburn. And Mashburn's not going to wait. Now he will, as New York is back on defense, and Mourning just now coming into front court. Can't blame Alonzo for being tired, though. He has.
Well, you're supposed to be tired.
He's really given it one of his great clutch performances.
The crowd into it. It ticks on the clock as they come back to Mourning.
Now that's what Pat Riley does not want Mourning to do, to settle for the fall away when every time he takes it to the rim, he either scores or draws the foul.
Especially when Larry Johnson's guarding you.
Well, Pat Riley is wondering, PJ, what are you thinking? Childs has got this rebound under control after the miss. So watch the position, and Brown will come in, pop him in the back, and the little man comes back to the free throw line. Chris Childs' show continues as they are down by 6.
Into the end zone, trying to distract Childs, who shot 80% at the line regular season.
There's few players at the end of game in pressure situation that you'd rather have on the line than Chris Childs. This guy is ice.
You see that 9 points in the fourth? The only Knick to score.
But the game is close, and that's the most important thing. If they can just get Sprewell or Houston to knock down a shot, they're right back in it. He gets both of them, 10 1/4. This is a defensive stop that they really need right now. Miami should come back through Mourning.
But Miami has to give Hardaway some help, not make it so difficult to bring the ball up the court with a laboring dribble.
And Patrick Ewing with 5 fouls back in. Mashburn bulls his way in and misses a wild shot. Bodies everywhere. Mashburn still not down court. It's an advantage for the Knicks, 5-on-4. Now Mashburn recovers. Ewing.
That's all you need right there. Somebody to help you out. You got a 4th 3-point game.
Miami's going to take a timeout here. Critical element, don't wait or count on the referees in the last 3:26 on Houston. All 5 of those points came in the first half. Not good signs for Jeff Van Gundy. They're still right there, though, with a slight chance.
Slight, they got a huge chance. 3:16 to go, and Miami looking for Alonzo Mourning. 5 on the clock.
Alonzo, double team, shot an air ball. P.J. Brown.
How many shot clock violations for the Heat in this series? 2 of them just in the last couple of possessions.
We'll give that swarming New York defense some credit. Mourning gets the ball, and they double and triple team him. 8 shot clock violations to answer your question.
That's pretty quick.
Very quick.
Ashburn. Gliding underneath.
Aim at the free throw line.
Clutch performances have become Larry Johnson's stock in trade. The 4-point play against Indiana last year, the 3-pointers time and time again to keep the Knicks alive.
LJ's first point in 31 minutes. The second one good, and we're tied at 79.
So the Knicks are making their free throws. The Heat are not. Heat are getting shot clock violations.
They're going to try to stay with Mourning. Larry Johnson's almost down in a blocking position, trying to keep him from getting the ball.
Mourning waited for the traffic to clear, but then didn't attack. Mashburn does, but can't finish. Ewing knocked down after he grabbed the rebound, got it to Sprewell.
Ewing intimidates the shot, forces the miss, then goes and gets the rebound, goes to his back. How tough is this guy?
Knicks can take the lead this possession. Sprewell with body English wills that one over the front rim.
Yeah, there was some tightness there.
This is the man you least expect the tightness from.
First point since the first minute of the second half for Latrell Sprewell. He notches them both, and the Knicks have a 2-point lead, 81-79.
Now, at the offensive end, particularly for Mashburn, he has to play with some calm. He's rushed his last 2 efforts in trying to get to the rim and got nothing for it. 9 on the clock.
Weatherspoon has to shoot over Ewing, and the rebound taken by Childs. I don't think that's what they wanted.
When Mashburn gets the ball, he's thinking about passing. The footwork he uses, that's a passive acceptance type of offensive stance as opposed to aggressive like Latrell Sprewell here.
Sprewell backs off, can't deliver. Mourning gives it to Hardaway. Miami with the ball, down 2, a minute 40 and counting.
They're trying to go pick and roll so they can get a shot for
Tim Hardaway with a 3-pointer. 12 of his last 13, but they are clutch, and he's given the Heat a 1-point lead.
Plenty of time for the New York Knicks, and they're coming inside to Ewing.
And Ewing with a jam as Alonzo Mourning, for some reason, gambled and went over the top, leaving Ewing a clear path to the bucket.
He's blocking every shot that comes to the hoop. Ewing hasn't had a go-to move all day, and Alonzo Mourning makes the ill-advised decision of coming over his back.
Here's Mourning, quickly doubled. He got rid of it. Shot clock at 10. Mashburn driving on Sprewell, backing his way in. Pull back.
can't score. Kept alive by Morning, but now Ewing has it. And Ewing has his 10th rebound.
And Van Gundy is saying, go get up there, hurry up. You know, we got time. Let's get one play and try to get a three-point advantage.
Come to Sprewell right here. He's your best chance of either getting the shot to go down or to the line.
8 on the clock.
Sprewell to Childs. Childs had it stripped away by Hardaway. Hardaway has it, waiting for his teammates as the Knicks are back on defense. Coming to the 30-second mark.
Now Alonzo Mourning. They're going to call a timeout and figure this one out.
Timeout Miami. They'll have it back with 13 on the shot clock.
Kick it out to Marley or Hardaway for the dagger 3.
Well, they got to do it quickly. They only have 10 seconds on the shot clock if Hardaway's going on his own.
Hardaway, wild shot. Scramble for it.
Jump ball.
Jump ball called.
Because
neither player got it on the first try. Mashburn chases it down. And Miami uses its final timeout with 12.4 seconds left. Pat Riley, playoffs, 12.4 seconds, Marley to inbound.
The strategy shouldn't change for Miami. Alonzo Mourning comes and gets it.
And he flashes it to Mashburn. Mashburn gives it up to Weatherspoon. Weatherspoon's shot, no good. Tapped. Marley makes a stab, can't get it, and Sprewell with the ball calls timeout. Of all the players on the court, has a timeout. Ward to Childs, and that's it.
Both victorious. The other game in the East, Milwaukee and Miami, is tomorrow on TNT. Mitchell and Osman working on Brunson. Shot clock at 7. Barrett lost it, a turnover, 2-on-1. Mitchell going to take it all the way and get the layup. Mitchell's got 36, and it's a 3-point game with 3 to play.
That was a great finish by Mitchell because Hart ran him down and challenged that shot. And that was a great move.
Mitchell's got the last 10 points for the Cavaliers. Again, Osman defending Brunson near midcourt. Shot clock inside at 10. Another turnover. Mitchell forced it. Loose ball. Osman tracks it down right under the basket and scores. The Cavs are back within 1. Mitchell getting it done on both ends.
How about Mitchell diving head first to get that ball? That was sensational.
7 straight points for Cleveland. They set the ball screen high for Brunson, trying to get free from Osman. He takes a 3, in and out, rebound Allen.
Look up. No,
Osman was wide open under the basket again, and they missed him.
Well, he never looked up.
Mitchell driving, gets bumped, floater around, no, the tip, good by Allen, giving the Cavs the lead.
They separated, he went down, and when he limped off, that looked pretty bad.
Knicks ball trailing now, a 9-0 run by Cleveland. Osman continues to harass Brunson. Shot clock at 10. Randall, they double him. Beats Hartenstein. Shot clock at 5. Hart sees it. 3 on the timer. Hart going to take the 3. And it's good! Josh Hart, despite injuring his ankle just moments ago, gives the Knicks the lead back. What a game for Hart. 17 points, 9 rebounds off the bench in his playoff debut. Here's Mitchell around a defender, hoists the 3, missed it. He knew it, went after the loose ball and committed a foul as Hart got the rebound and landed hard again. That's the 4th team foul on Cleveland, so no free throws.
Yeah, this is just great recognition by Hart as he checked the clock. He realized the clock was going down, and he hit that big one. This is the injury when they had the collision. You could see him fall to the floor. Now, when he limped off into the huddle, we kind of thought that, hey, he might be really hurt. But now he's come back, and you can see that was just a great play that he performed.
New York ball with a 2-point lead. Brunson again working on Osman with a crossover dribble. Now takes the long 2 and connects again. Brunson with 25. Knicks by 4. What a response by the Knicks after the Cavs went on a 9-0 run to take the lead. Mitchell driving on Grimes, and he was fouled.
Brought the fresh air there, and then he knocked down the shot.
Mitchell hits the free throw. He's missed 2. The Cavs are shooting under 70% at the line in this game.
37 points, though, for Donovan Mitchell. He's had 2 50-point games in his playoff career. 4 games of 44 or more in the postseason for Mitchell. This is his Cavalier playoff debut, and he now has 38 and gets Cleveland back within 2 just outside a minute to go. And again, they'll have Osman on Brunson as he brings it up the floor. Brunson keeps the dribble with a shot clock nearing 10. Brunson again with the crossover. Shot clock at 7. Brunson in trouble, hands it off for Hart, puts up the long 2. It's no good. Long rebound. Hartenstein tips it out for a reset, a fresh 14 seconds. Brunson driving an Osman floater. Good off glass for Brunson. 27 for Jalen Brunson, and a 4-point lead again for the Knicks. Here's Mitchell. Through the lane, underneath to Jared Allen for the slam, and it's a 2-point game.
Now you got to go strategy now of what you're going to do. You know that you got to get them to miss. You're still going to have 7 seconds. Do you feel that's enough here?
They're backing off, not going to foul. As you pointed out, 7-second difference between the game and shot clocks, and again it's Osman guarding Brunson.
But if they shoot, you must get the defensive board.
7 to shoot. Knicks by 2. Brunson going to work with 5 on the timer. Brunson trying to break down the defense. Hoist the jumper. It's off the mark. Randle got the offensive rebound. Now the Cavs have to foul, and they foul Grimes with 4 seconds to go. And so Quentin Grimes, just his 2nd year in the NBA, his first postseason free throw attempt is good. Rattles around and drops to make it a 3-point game. And again, Cleveland out of timeouts. They can't advance the ball with 4.3 left. Grimes, 80% free throw shooter on the season. He's got 4 points tonight, including that last free throw. Here's the big one to try to make it a 4-point game, and he hit it.
He did.
101-97. Inbound to Mitchell. Got to hurry. 2 seconds left. Knicks going to back off. Mitchell's 3 no good, and the New York Knicks take game 1, their first road game 1 win in 24 years. They had lost their last 6.
And the Jazz stay in the zone.
And the zone has been vulnerable along the baseline. Previously, Jamal penetrated baseline to score against the zone.
Kirilenko makes it tough to shoot from the perimeter. Shot clock at 5. Marbury, bad pass. He's trying to point at Lee to come to the ball, but that was a bad decision. 2-point game, just under a minute and a half remaining.
Knicks no fouls to give.
Williams, Kirilenko. Bachman doesn't go for the fake. Boozer on the drive, spinning, blocked by Fry. Channing Frye with the rejection. Marbury puts it up, won't go. Rebound, Boozer. Tough rebound from Boozer. Knicks with a season high, by the way, 9 block shots.
The Knicks must stay up on Okur. There he is, downtown.
A 3, Okur. No good. Back of the rim, and Crawford the rebound. Kirilenko nearly poked it away. Bachman tied up. And a timeout call by Isaiah Thomas.
Oh, they need a win. So they need to put the Jazz away here with the big hoop.
Crawford. And he's foul outside. That's their foul again. That basket will not count. So the Knicks will now inbound once again. Foul on Kirilenko, I believe, his 2nd. So the Knicks have to inbound again. Shot clock resets to 14. So there's still plenty of time after the Knicks wind down the clock. Marbury on the drive. Marbury puts it up. No go, but a foul. Marbury hit. You couldn't hear the whistle. It was the crowd pretty loud. And Stephon Marbury, 1 of 9 tonight. And misses that one. He's had his 2nd straight strong offensive game. 25 points, 7 assists. As Kelvin Cato has 4 block shots tonight, comes in for defense.
Stephon is only shooting 72% from the line this season. So he needs to get this one down, obviously. And on the defense, Okur, they must deny him the three-point opportunity.
Marbury hits the second. Three-point game. Jazz don't have to go for three. They can score too quickly. They still have a 20-second timeout. There's Williams to the basket. Puts it up and banks it in. Beautiful shot. One-point game. And now the Jazz have to foul, and they foul Crawford. Knicks still have missed 7 free throws tonight. Not that time. 2-point game. Now again, the Jazz, even if Crawford hits this, they don't have to go for the three-pointer necessarily, as long as they get a quick 2, because they still have that timeout left. Knicks by 3, and
worry about pick and roll. They should not switch on the play.
Fry is guarding Okur. Marbury up on Williams. Williams puts up the three. It's good. Williams nails the three, and the Knicks nearly turn it over. Final seconds, the game is tied. Knicks do not have any timeouts. Crawford taking his time, puts up the three at the buzzer. Won't go. Overtime. Crawford settling for the jumper.
See, the Knicks not attacking the press now. They're kind of hesitant out there.
Marbury. And Crawford looks up, 4 on the shot clock. Crawford puts it up. In and out. Curry's tip. It's good. Left-handed from Eddie Curry. And the Knicks back up by 3. Only his 4th field goal of the night.
Pretty play by Curry, rising majestically that time with that left hand. They want Boozer, but he's been turning it over.
Williams with 7 on the shot clock.
Good pick by Boozer.
Okur wide open and hits the three.
Because Curry is guarding him, I think, so he was nowhere near him.
And it's tied at 91. Isaiah Thomas wants timeout. Mehmet Okur, who was struggling with his shot, third defense of the season. Being tied at 91, under 2 minutes remaining in OT.
It's been a while since the Knicks solved his own.
Crawford for 3. Bang! Jamal Crawford from downtown. He's 6 for 25 and has 18 points. Chance of defense again. There's Williams, who's hit some big shots.
Knicks don't want to foul. They will be in the penalty.
Williams and Okur using the 2-man game. Good help there from Fry. Williams inside, poked away by Curry. 4 on the shot clock. Williams has to put it up. And it goes in. Hits the front of the rim and goes in. Darren Williams does it again.
A good resolve by Williams, very aware of how much time was remaining on the shot clock.
Wasn't really set, or didn't appear to be, Clyde.
Because he knew he had to rush it up to beat the shot clock.
Bad pass, almost stolen, but Lee able to get it. And a reach-in foul on Fisher.
Only the first for the Jazz. You have to watch their passes around Karolinko.
So David Lee saved that play, Clyde. And a reach-in foul on Karolinko. So Marbury back to the free throw line. Because Karolinko, not only would he have had the steal, he would have had an easy 2 down the other end, but Lee's hustle made sure he didn't get the ball.
Stephon needs to get these down. He's been erratic from the line.
26 points from Marbury. He had 31 the last game. He's found the rhythm offensively. And hits that, a big free throw. He's 9 of 12 from the line. Cato comes in for Curry. Isaiah Thomas going with defense. Curry has struggled defensively. Cato with 4 blocks.
Also Curry with the foul, so he wasn't aggressive. Good move by Isaiah to get him out.
Oh, Marbury in and out.
See, that was a little long.
1-point lead. Cato helping out. There goes Williams. Kicks it out. Karolinko open for 3. Nope, short. Rebound, Cato. And the Knicks will bring it up. There's about a 12-13-second difference between shot and game clock, so the Jazz do not have to foul. And the crowd getting on its feet here at the Garden. What a turnaround from the first 1st quarter, where the Knicks were booed heavily. Crawford, no go. And he rushed it too quick a shot for Crawford. There was still plenty of time. Shot clock turned off. Williams on the drive. Back out Okura. Okura kicks it out left side. Williams pulls back. That's a two. It's good. Williams hits it with 3 seconds remaining. Marbury going down the other end. Marbury in for the layup. He puts it in. That's the buzzer. Stephon Marbury at the buzzer.
And now playing free, unsaddled by foul trouble.
Well, the Knicks trying to use Halliburton's man to set the screen, but they were able to switch the matchups and get Halliburton back over to DiVincenzo.
And now Nembhard on Brunson. Three-pointer flies, and Brunson rips the cords, makes it a 2-point game. A contested three.
Wow, and that's his first made three of the night.
12 in the quarter for Brunson. Coming right down to the finish line. Halliburton, and it's stripped by Anunoby. The long reach of Anunoby. Pacers turn it over. Knicks can grab the lead here with a 3-ball. 3.5 to go. Brunson catching his breath. Neesmith, an excellent defender on him, and Brunson draws the contact. Brunson to the line, 4th foul on Aaron Neesmith.
Well, here's Brunson coming up, Nembhard on him. Maybe just a little too much space, but then Anunoby, the great steal. And then Brunson able to drive the ball on Neesmith and get himself to the free throw line.
Brunson's made all his free throws tonight, 10 of 10. Struggled from the line late in that Sixers series. What a game, what a setting. Brunson, 1 free throw remaining. He's tied this game. 9 ties, 5 lead changes. The biggest lead was Indiana's 9-point lead. Knicks had an 8-point lead at one point. They have played it tight here in game 1. Halliburton working with Turner. Turner stopped, and they turn it over. Anunoby puts the Knicks in front. Stephon Marbury enjoying it. Pacers need a bucket. Siakam comes right back. Missed it. He slipped.
And OG Anunoby's defense is taking over right here. 2 steals and then a big stop on his former teammate Siakam.
7-0 run. Knicks lead by 2. Brunson over Nembhard. Cash it in. As automatic in the clutch as it gets. He's got 38. Going after his 4th consecutive 40-point game in the playoffs. DiVincenzo depletes Aaron Neesmith. Is called for the foul. He's upset. DiVincenzo picks up number 5.
There's Anunoby with his 2nd straight steal and down and finishes it. And then Brunson on the step back over Nembhard.
Yeah.
Brunson has 16 in the quarter, and Stephon Marbury loves it.
What a feeling that must be to get a guy like Marbury to react like that in a game like this.
Well, remember, Stephon Marbury's not only a Knicks alum, he's a New York City guy.
As is the guy next to him. Clyde Frazier. The chill approach. Neesmith, big free throws right there. In the clutch. Knicks lead it by 2, 2.5 to go. Harden running the baseline, finds Anunoby. Court pressure is on here. Trying to keep the ball out of Brunson's hands. The Villanova 3 have been electric here this 4th quarter. Hart gets a step. Showed it, nothing there, turns it over. Up ahead, here's Siakam who lays it in. Nembhard set him up beautifully. We are tied at 113.
Well, as much as Josh Hart's done, that was his 5th turnover of the night. And Indiana worked hard with the pressure to not let Brunson handle and to make someone else make a play.
Nembhard trying to contain Brunson. Halliburton called for the foul. He does not believe
it was a foul, and he is asking his crew to take a look. Let's see if we have a challenge here.
After review, it's been determined that Halliburton made legal contact with the basketball. It is a successful challenge. Imminent possession goes to Indiana as they recover the loose ball. It's a successful challenge.
So they've each got 2 timeouts left, and each have a challenge remaining.
What a way to start this series. This old school 90s rivalry. Nembhard with DiVincenzo. Walker gets a step. Nembhard, wow, what a layup in traffic.
That is now 62 points in the paint for the Pacers, who lead the league in that category.
Nembhard with 11. He's scored at least 12 in the last 5 playoff games. And guarding Brunson here. Brunson shifty, looking for contact. Brunson got it. Tied once again. Brunson with 40. 4th consecutive game. Nembhard not afraid. In and out it goes. Brunson the rebound. Under a minute to go. 2 timeouts each. And that is a kicked ball. The players. Brunson with the ball in his hands. Sitting on 40. Kicks it, DiVincenzo, 3-pointer. Down it goes. Dante DiVincenzo puts the Knicks up 3.
Now, does Indiana try to go quick on a 2-for-1? Looks like they would like to.
Siakam falls down. A little bit of a scramble here. Siakam guarded by Anunoby. 2 former Raptors going at it. Siakam, strong layup. Knicks still lead it by a point. 2 seconds. Separating shot clock and game clock. And Sean Wright looking for help here. 3 officials come together, and Tyler Ford comes in and says Pacers ball. Neither Zarba or Wright were able to make that call, and Tom Thibodeau takes the timeout to challenge this.
After review, the ball was determined to go off Nembhard's left leg. It is a successful challenge. New York basketball with 22.4 on the game clock, 19 on the shot clock.
Now to advance, 3.4-second differential. They do not need to take a foul here.
Ooh, almost gave it away. Now Brunson is surrounded. Brunson throws it off Halliburton, and that'll be Knicks ball.
No, it's going to be
Indiana ball.
And hit Brunson out of bounds.
Saw it that way as well. Pacers ball. Here is Halliburton. Shot clock is off. Indiana down a point at Madison Square Garden. And Turner will be called for an offensive foul on the screen.
That is shocking. You never see that call at this point in the game. Wow. I mean, never.
DiVincenzo hit the deck, sold it.
That is a great acting job. A lot of great actors here in New York City. You see them on Broadway all the time. That's as good an acting job as you'll see. He technically was moving a little bit. Indiana's going to challenge.
Ruling on the floor is an offensive foul on Turner. Indiana's challenging the ruling. After review, it's determined that Turner does not give his opponent time to stop or change direction on this screen. Therefore, it's an unsuccessful challenge and an illegal screen on Turner. The ruling on the floor stands.
There you go.
You don't have a timeout to stop the clock, and that's a killer right there.
Yeah, Brunson draws the foul on Nembhard. But the ball still...
It's really costly because if Brunson makes this, then you have to foul again, and they can turn it into a 2-possession game.
Brunson has been clutch from the line tonight. Knicks ball again. Trying to get the ball to Brunson. He's got it. Got a foul here, and that's going to send Brunson to the free throw line.
They learned from Game 5 to Game 6 in the Philly series. They didn't take the foul in Game 5. They took fouls in Game 6 to prevent the 3. No timeouts for Indiana. They're saying right now no foul, but I don't know if that's if Brunson makes it or not.
Brunson to give the Knicks a 4-point lead with 10.7 left. Center cut. Hasn't missed at the line tonight. Pacers got to go quick. They're down 4, up ahead. Halliburton looks like he rolled his ankle and turns it over. Knicks have it. OG Anunoby dribbles it out, and game 1 belongs to the New York Knicks.
On the help side, weak side defense, you have good ball movement, that's going to beat body movement.
Gordon at the top, gets it to Walker. He'll take a 3. Got it!
Oh, nice. Kemba moved parallel to Ben Gordon as he drove that ball from the left wing and caught it in rhythm.
Kemba with a double-double, 25 points, 10 assists. Bobcats by 6. Felton out top. Next couple minutes critical. Chandler with a run down the lane.
Well, you got to give something up. You got to guard the three-point line. The Knicks do a good job spreading the floor, middle pick and roll. Help, you just can't get there in time.
96-92. Here comes Walker with a 2. It's in and out. Biyombo. Mid-air rebound. No.
Just need to throw that back out. You did your job. You got the offensive rebound. Throw it out. Make sure your team gets a good look.
Here comes Felton. Anthony rises. 0 for 9 this second half from the field. The rebound to Biyombo. Here comes Kid Gilchrist. Quickly down court. Yes! MKG, rookie of the month, has 12.
Throw it up, Kemba, who has 11 assists now in the game, and MKG go right at Novak.
Felton at the top, guarded there by Taylor. 10 on the shot clock for New York. Felton drives, lays it in. Nice little teardrop that we've seen him many times before do.
He has the strength, guarded by Jeffrey Taylor that time, uses quickness and then the strength to ward off Taylor.
Well, we know pretty doggone well that Raymond Felton is not afraid to take the big shot in the fourth quarter.
Make or miss, no doubt about it.
8 on the shot clock for Gordon. Taylor in the corner. Novak covers up. Taylor now gets the shot away. Chandler with a rebound. Felton up court. Bobcats lead a skinny 4. Carmelo Anthony, what a move. Misses. Chandler misses the rebound. It comes out now after the stick back, and it's going to be Gordon. Gordon into front court. They'll double team him, and Kidd with a steal and a foul coming up on Gordon.
Walker's going to have to take his team home. He's having a wonderful game, 25 points, season high 11 assists.
Anthony, who hasn't scored a field goal in this second half until now. 98-96. Long time for him to get hot for Bobcats.
They're going to keep going to him. He's still a guy that you have to respect. He's going to draw that double team.
Better than anybody else on the floor. He should have a bunch of assists tonight. Inside, Biyombo, and a big block by J.R. Smith. Shot clock violation. Going to go back to New York, but
Mike Woodson has had to draw up a crunch time play without Carmelo there. Let's see who he puts the ball in the hands of.
Well, he's got Jason Kidd he can rely on. He's got a good three-point shooter in Novak. And a hardy finisher in Felton. The rebound comes to Felton after Henderson couldn't grab it. Here's Kidd for 3. No. Chandler with the rebound. Back out front. Smith to Kidd. Felton attacks the lane. Now it comes back out for a 3 by Novak, who's open. Again, the rebound by Charlotte.
Oh.
Well, you live by the 3, you die by it. They got 2 good cracks at it, though.
Yeah, dodging bullets.
Minute 29 left to go, and the Bobcats, can they hang on? Up 2. They need a basket here. This definitely isn't enough. Henderson turns the corner. Puts the floater up. No. Rebound. Fought for Michael Kidd Gilchrist tipped it out to Walker. Timeout coming, Charlotte. Remember, Charlotte's got a foul to give when they go on defense. Gordon, 5-second call, turned over.
Come out with that to get that ball, and Ben just pump fake too many times.
Everybody's on their feet here in Charlotte. Felton at the top.
Felton heads down the lane. Felton up and in to tie it up. How many times have we seen that from Raymond Felton? Bobcats take a 20 here with 56.3 seconds left to go.
Exactly.
Here comes Walker. Bobcats need a basket here. New York needs a stop. Walker splits the defenders. Ball on the ground. He'll call a timeout. Timeout called by the Bobcats. Kid Gilchrist to do the inbounds. Comes to Walker. Gordon out front. Walk with the ball. Yep. And Gordon has had 3 turnovers out of the last 4. 39.8 seconds left to go. New York still has a 20. Bobcats have a foul to give. Felton to Chandler. Here comes a screen and roll. Watch Chandler, the kick back to Novak. 10 on the shot clock. Here comes Felton. Chandler sets it again. Felton goes away. Here's the shot. Raymond, no. Rebound, Charlotte. 18 seconds left to go. They control their own destiny. Up ahead, Kid Gilchrist comes to Henderson. Ball stolen by Smith. 2-on-1 break. Here comes Smith. Stands outside, waits. Doesn't have to take it now. And a timeout taken by New York. Kid to inbound. Looking for Felton. Instead finds Smith. 2 seconds. 1 second. Smith for the win.
Bibby playing all the minutes with the injury to Davis. Anthony missed Stoudemire. Cut to the basket. You didn't see him. Makes the drive. Double clutches shot. Good. 34 for Carmelo Anthony. Wade to Bosch. Bosch with a hand in his face. Top shot from Bosch. He has played well this afternoon. Chandler, who just returned to the game, had a hand right up in his face. Look who LeBron James is guarding. Bosch on Stoudemire. Stoudemire drives on him, kicks it out. Bibby up top. Smith. Smith for 3. Way off the mark. Wade throws it the length of the court to James. Ball deflected. Wade's the hesitation. Tough fall away. He wanted a foul. He's yelling at Derek Collins as they go up the floor. Coming up on 4 minutes remaining in a 1-point game as the Knicks desperately trying to keep their season alive. Anthony to Smith. Wide open 3. And Smith's nightmare game shooting continues. He's 3 for 15. James the drive. And got whacked.
They win a game.
Well, the 16 signifies how many wins they'll need in the playoffs to get a championship, so he's down to 13. So you want him to get a new one?
Exactly. You got to stay in the precious present.
He can certainly afford new ones. These custom-made deals.
That should be a handout at the Miami American Airlines Arena for all fans.
Look at you now. You're a marketing man.
Always thinking big picture, Mike.
Miami now up by 1. Smith fakes, drives, tied up, gets it to Bibby. Bibby shot blocked by Chomp. Chandler gets it. Backdoor Anthony. Blocked by Wade. Wade came and defended it. What a defensive recovery from Dwayne Wade. James now pulls back. Chandler guarding James. Pull-up jump shot. Stoudemire the rebound. It's an interesting matchup. The defensive player of the year guarding perhaps the MVP.
With 5 fouls.
Anthony calling for the lob. Single coverage against Battier. Backs in. inside, puts it up, foul. With 4.5 left on the clock, he'll shoot 2 free throws. Both part of the team last year. It was swept by Boston. Knicks had to deal with injury problems last year in that playoff series. Chauncey Billups and Stoudemire. They've certainly had their share of injuries this year. There's every team battling, keeping everybody in the lineup. Short, Stoudemire the rebound. Dribbles, stripped by James. Great hands from LeBron James.
Stoudemire's had the ball stripped a number of times today by bringing it down low.
Wade, the drive. Nice adjustment. Oh, and a beautiful move from Dwayne Wade. And the Heat back up by 2. He's got 11 points in the quarter.
Great slide by to avoid the charge.
Shot clock down to 8. James now back on Carmelo Anthony. Anthony, nice fake, tough fall away, puts it in. Tough shot. Tie game with 2 to play. .37 points for Carmelo Anthony. Wade against Stoudemire. Pulls back, tries again. Kicks it out the corner. Bosh will try a 3. Misses, and Chandler the rebound. Smith on the drive. Bibby from the corner. Bang! Sacramento. Perhaps helping the Knicks get the victory today, but still plenty of time remaining. James is open. James for 3. Knocks it down. LeBron James answers back to tie the game.
A miscommunication on the switch. That's a Doc Rivers Boston Celtics play that they run for Ray Allen. That time, the Heat ran it for LeBron James.
James hit big 3-pointers in game 3. Watch one right there as we come up on a minute remaining. Smith is tied up. Smith looking, gets it to Anthony. 5 on the shot clock. Anthony, one dribble. That's a 3. It's good! Carmelo Anthony from way downtown. He's got 40. Knicks do not have any fouls to give. The Heat do. They have one foul to give. Both teams still with timeouts remaining. Feed to Bosh. Stoudemire in pursuit. Wade throws it behind him. That's going to be a turnover. And a backcourt violation. Knicks ball with 40.9 remaining. Go in the backcourt. Anthony, though, able to get it. Battier right on top of him. Anthony fires another 3 and is fouled by Battier. Battier can't believe the call, and Anthony will get 3 free throws. Although it was a tepid argument, he's shaking his head. Pat Riley wants to see the replay. Well, if there was contact, there was very little. Sometimes it doesn't take much. Now huge free throws. You see he's 9 of 11. Oh, that's so close.
And that second shot, it looked like he hit him a little bit more than the first shot.
Yes. Anthony misses the first 2 free throws, and the lead remains 3. Huge misses, perhaps, for the Knicks. Most of the crowd on its feet. That makes it a 2-possession game. Again, the Heat still have a timeout left, but they're down by 4. James spins, gets inside, puts it in.
and the foul!
Are on this block out.
James completes the three-point play, 1 point game. They get it away to Smith. He had to foul. Ahead to Stoudemire, and Stoudemire is fouled by Haslam. Amari Stoudemire, who's a good free throw shooter. 2-point game, and this one huge. Although the Heat still with one timeout left, Jeff, even if Stoudemire hits this, they don't necessarily have to go for three, correct? Or you?
No, they don't have to. They could play it off the make or miss and attack. If you take your timeout, you're more than likely signaling that you most likely will shoot a three.
Stoudemire misses. The tip by Anthony won't go. Bosh the rebound, and they call timeout. Up top is Wade. Fields on him. Wade drives, helped out by Stoudemire. Wade lost it, got it back. Final seconds. Wade for three. Won't go. Game over. There'll be a game 5.
You know, when you play basketball, you get to that age, all old jokes are just on you.
Suns by 2, 5 minutes to go. Stolen by J.R. Smith. Let's see what he does here. A gentle jump.
What did I talk about? I mean, closing time in an NBA game, it takes a lot of toughness. And the Suns going to have to show that here down the stretch against a very physical defensive team.
Smith, who had 25 yesterday, has 23 tonight off the bench. Tied at 90. Another steal. Kidd, the trailer Smith. Smith fires from 3. Back tapped by Chandler. He does that so well. Smith finds Kidd for 3. Jason Kidd. What a run here by the Knicks. 93-90 Knicks. 4 minutes to go. P.J. Tucker in there on the mismatch with Chandler. Puts up the hook shot, won't go. Kept alive by Gortat, but Kidd's got it.
Good effort from Tucker to get it over the top of Chandler.
Kidd with 23. A free ball from the corner. Chris Copeland. They're calling it 2. His foot was on the line. 95-90. Knicks. Copeland 14 off the bench. Brown wide open for 3. Off the mark.
He just had a tough game shooting the basketball.
4 for 12. Had been shooting well coming in. 9 on the shot clock. J.R. Smith. Smith gives himself some room, then he's tied up. 3 seconds, 2. Copeland puts it up, gets it up. No. Oh, and the Suns standing around. They get a break. Here's Brown. And he sets it up. Goes out of bounds with 8 seconds to go. Foul on Kidd.
Or 2 before you get below 2 minutes.
Just number 1 on Kidd. Garrett Dudley. Rare miss.
That's the look you wanted right there. Tyson Chandler blocked underneath or not draws a foul on him.
Second on Chandler.
You know, Steve, look, I understand the 3-point shot has been good, but there's nothing wrong with getting to the rim. They know you want to shoot 3s. Head fake, get it to the rim, find a teammate, maybe get to the free throw line.
Now they call James White.
Well, and Jared Dudley drawing that attention because he's so hot that they're really fighting to get over screens, and now the Suns in the penalty, 1 more foul.
19 on the 24.
Telfair for three. Big one.
Yeah, they're giving the Knicks problems moving that basketball around. And tell you guys aren't shy to get it up.
Suns within two. Suns now 8 for 21 from downtown, and a foul on Gortat now.
Put pressure on him when he is this far away from the bucket. Don't allow him to get his rest.
Big break for the Knicks. Knicks by 2. We come up on a minute 40 remaining in the fourth. Kidd. Here's Telfair. Telfair racing with Smith. Ball stripped by Smith. The dive. Off the cut, Brown arches up. A long two for Brown, and a timely shot. He's been struggling all night, but that was a good one, a big one.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's not going to shy away from it.
Minute 11 to go.
Got to talk defensively here on this two-man game.
Kidd curls around. Nice catch by Smith. 5 on the shot clock. Tough D by Telfair. Smith. Rebound, Gortat. Suns can take the lead. And first a timeout.
But you want this to be the good one, because that will put the pressure on a team that does not have its go-to guy in Carmelo Anthony.
Dudley. And he's fouled. Was he behind the arc?
Shot off. They're going to make it. And so Jared Dudley, to what he's done this game, I mean, he has established that anytime he gets a good look, it's going in.
Nine for 9 from the line. 36 points for Jared Dudley.
Watch the three. You don't want them to get a great look at three.
Suns by 2, 27 seconds to go. Kidd calls timeout. Knicks down 2. Novak back to Kidd. Kidd with Gortat on the mismatch. 5 on the shot clock. Smith, good defense by Tucker. Smith, tough shot, got it. J.R. Smith, huge. They win it. Tied at 97. 9 seconds to go. Here's Telfair. Batted away by Kidd. Recovered by Telfair. 1 second.
So I tell you. I mean, that's what happened. You know, Sebastian got into the offense too.
They can do a catch and shoot, and it goes. Oh, he did it! J.R. Smith. J.R. Smith wins it at the buzzer. Unbelievable.
He's making the right play time after time after time, but he doesn't have enough around him right now.
Randall able to get it out of his hands. Barrett. And Barrett comes up short. Robert Williams. And that'll be Boston ball. Williams again disrupting the shot selection of R.J. Barrett here tonight. Barrett is just 3 for 14 in this game. Just 1 made 3 coming off a 32-point game Tuesday. Again, Boston has never trailed. They've been able to hold off the Knicks. Tatum on the take. Tatum, no, and a foul. Late whistle. Tatum gives the Celtics the lead. Coming up next, second of our doubleheader, Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns at home against the LA Clippers. That's coming up next on TNT. Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony with the call in Phoenix. Tatum knocks them both down. 2-point Celtics lead. Quickly getting to fourth quarter minutes here. Randall, Fournier's had the hot hand. Fournier, give and go. Fournier leaves it. No! Well, it was pretty. It just didn't go down. And look at this battle between Williams and Robinson. called New York ball. Tatum is convinced it is Boston ball, and the Boston bench looking at video here.
That's a tough one there. They're not going to challenge.
Holding those challenges. Fournier. Oh my goodness! Oh, Evan Fournier sticks another one, and the Knicks have their first lead. Tatum fouled and one. What a response from Jason Tatum. Puts the Celtics back in front and a chance to add to it.
Look at this shot. He has to get it up quick. He's fading out of bounds. And then the response. Jason Tatum, last 2 times with the ball, driving it all the way to the rim and getting contact.
And a big three-point trip down the floor for Boston. They're back up 2 after Fournier tied it. Fournier's got 41, 13 here in the fourth quarter. Down at the bottom of your screen. Quickly guarded by Schroeder. Timeout.
A great timeout by Tom Thibodeau. Quickly had nothing. That was a bad possession waiting to happen. His hands with a chance to drive it.
Boston a foul to give. Fournier gives it up. Randall will fire for the lead. No. And last touch by Brown. That's going to be Knicks ball. Could not secure the rebound. Minute 26 to play. Quickly puts it in. Barrett now, guarded by Brown. Working with Robinson. Gives it up. Oh! Throw it down! Mitchell Robinson on a beautiful find from R.J. Barrett.
Well, it's interesting, the Knicks there, it's been all Fournier, Randall, and Quickly, and that play, they run a pick and roll with Barrett and Mitchell Robinson and get a dunk out of it.
Tatum scored the last 11 for Boston. He spins, he kicks. Schroeder, ball movement. Smart. No, short. Fournier the rebound. The Knicks have a chance to take the lead again. Smart guarding Fournier, almost a turnover. Barrett, a little bit of chaos here. The runner is gone by Quickly. It was a scramble, and Quickly off the window. The Knicks lead by 2. Boston and New York, another thriller in the third matchup of the year. Schroeder turns the corner, loses the handle, turns it over. Randall will get it organized now. Here's Barrett with Tatum on him. Boston has a foul to give here. Here goes Barrett. Take it on Williams, and a foul. On the shot. Tatum got him. Free throws coming for R.J. Barrett.
Well, Boston's last possession, Schroeder decided to fake the handoff and take it on the drive. Took it too deep and got in trouble. And then here, Boston just bailed out R.J. Barrett, who took it to the rim and had Robert Williams defending him, a guy he's had trouble finishing over all night, and they come and foul him.
Been a rough night for Barrett. Just 9 points, 3 of 14 shooting. He misses his first free throw attempt. And that one's good, and it's a 3-point lead with 18.8 seconds remaining. Timeout, Ime Udoka, able to see how they play it. 3 or a 2. Do you take the foul if you're the Knicks? Smart on his way, and that is a foul. No shot.
Wow, and that is not what the Knicks wanted. You know, the things you want up 3 there, obviously no 3, but you also want no foul and nothing quick. To go 3 seconds and give a foul is not something that the New York Knicks wanted, as they're going to bring Evan Fournier back into this game.
78% free throw shooter, Smart. calmly knocks down the first.
Well, you got to make sure right now, if you are the New York Knicks, that you take care of business. If he misses, you've got to block out inside and make sure you get this rebound. And then if he makes, and you're the Knicks, you've got to be able to handle full court pressure right here that you know is coming from the Celtics.
Knicks do have a timeout. Do not use it here with the lead and 15.4 seconds remaining in regulation. These two teams played a double overtime game in the first game of the year. And now Randall able to secure it. Randall on a breakaway, and he is fouled finally. Well, that was close. 3-point lead once again. Celtics are without a timeout. Oh, Randall missed. So Barrett has missed a free throw. Now Randall has missed a free throw. Now the Celtics have some life.
And there's no timeouts for the Celtics, but you've got plenty of time. 12 and a half seconds. No problem here whatsoever getting the ball out, and you have sets. Every team has sets they run in these situations, so there's no need for a timeout.
2-point game. Here comes Boston. First 46 minutes of this game. Celtics never trailed. Tapped out of bounds. That'll be Boston ball with 8 seconds remaining.
Boston was not going to let Jason Tatum go one-on-one. They came to trap him with Mitchell Robinson, and he started to get around the trap. Robinson able to back tap it out of bounds.
2 gives him a tie, 3 gives him a lead. How much clock will he use? Tatum. He'll step back, 2 is on its way, and it's good! Jason Tatum! A big hit for Boston to tie the game at 105. Finds Barrett. Get a shot up. This is for the win. Oh! It's good! Off the window! R.J. Barrett wins it for the Knicks!
Efficient throughout this game. Butler has thrived from the free throw line.
Knicks trying to win their 8th in a row.
And he'd have won 9 of the last 12, but they've lost 5 of their last 6 games.
Brunson steps back, three-pointer, in and out. And the rebound snatched by Jimmy Butler. He's got 7 of those to go with his 30 points.
Yeah, Hart has had trouble containing this man tonight, folks. There he goes now, spinning.
Oh, blocked by Robinson, but a foul. Tom Thibodeau looking over at his bench. Do they challenge? Mitchell Robinson did not. Well, he just has his arm straight up. Doesn't look like he's going to challenge.
Previously, Martin trying to dunk on Robinson got a foul, and Butler spinning right here and winning. The Knicks are 10 of 16 from the line. This man is 17 of 18 from the line, and 2 more coming.
That one was close. Robinson tried to go straight up, and as Butler another free throw. Tied again. 3:35 remaining. Mitchell Robinson, by the way, with his 4th foul. Butler misses that one, and Randall the rebound. Just his 2nd miss. He's now 18 of 20. Brunson calls out a set. Robinson comes up to set the screen. Here's the double team. Brunson sees it, gets away from it. Julius Randle goes at Jimmy Butler. Backs in the paint, leans in, falling away. Shot is good. Julius Randle with 37.
Tantalizing Butler that time.
His first points of the 4th quarter. He sat a good portion of the period early.
Butler reaching in, but Randle would not be denied.
Knicks back up by 2. Tyler Hero off the bounce. Goes the other way, turns, shoots, and shot is no good. Josh Hart took a shot in the face.
He's complaining again about getting a non-call.
Randall, again, isolated with Jimmy Butler.
They're going to double this time. Oladipo right there, but
pokes it away. Still 9 to shoot for the Knicks.
That action right in front of the Heat bench. The Knicks will have it there. Take a look at what happened to Hart.
Ooh, the elbow.
That's why you don't play D with your face, folks.
Barrett's back in. Quickly sits down. Brunson, 4 to shoot. Randall, 3-pointer. short. Rebound goes to Oladipo.
Well, look at the time, and Randall has really worked hard tonight. Ball coming up short. Those legs have to be a little tired now. Now he's got to defend this guy again.
Butler, a couple of fakes. They don't go for it. Kicks it back out. Oladipo has it. Oladipo drives on Josh Hart. The running layup off the mark. Rebound Robinson. And tips it to R.J. Barrett.
Barrett has to keep his head up. Look out.
Barrett fouled from behind. Immediately threw it up at the rim. Smart play, but it's not going to matter in terms of a shot attempt. It's the 14th foul against the Miami Heat. 4th on Oladipo.
Yeah, not a good shot by Oladipo. Then the foolish foul. So again, the Knicks will have it along the sideline in the front court.
Another close game for the Miami Heat. Meanwhile, the Knicks leading by 2, 2:08 remaining.
Randall has been the featured player, but those legs are a little tired. He missed this last shot.
In the hands of Jalen Brunson. Brunson drives an Oladipo, continues, stops, puts it up, off the glass, he banks it home. 8 points here in the fourth quarter from Brunson. Knicks up 4.
Weaving and achieving with money in the bank. Brunson just amazes you. His resiliency, his perseverance, the grit.
Tyler Hero looking.
Alley-oop.
Flips it up and thrown down by Adebayo.
Yeah,
a gorgeous pass.
Yeah, you can see that coming because Robinson never saw Bam going behind him.
18th for Adebayo. The Knicks fans and the Heat fans having a contest in the stands. Everybody in the lower bowl or most getting up on their feet. Brunson the drive, stops. Back up top to Randall. 6 to shoot. Randall down the lane, inside pass to Robinson, he lost it, out of bounds, last touch by the Heat, and there's 1.7 left to shoot.
Wow.
Randall looking over and see what play to call on the inbounds.
What play, what kind of shot are you going to get off with 1 second?
Try to execute here.
Oh, they turn it over.
Brunson throws it away.
Yeah, they were in dire straits anyway with that situation. Good D by the Heat, and they will have it in the backcourt.
Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. Both teams are in the penalty.
Previously, the alley-oop to Bam from Hero.
Barrett chasing Hero now. Robinson helps out. Hero back to Adebayo. Foul line jumper, short. Rebound, Jimmy Butler. Puts it back up and he banks it home. Knicks thought there should have been a held ball, but they call timeout as we're tied once again. Butler and Bam Adebayo. Knicks setting a screen to get it to Randall. Randall fakes the pass.
Randall's usually better from the left side. This time he's on the right.
One-on-one with Adebayo. Falling away. It's up. It's good. Julius Randall. What a tough shot. And a foul.
Also on their feet.
Big free throws down the stretch of games like this.
The Knicks are only 10 of 16.
And Randall with his 4th 40-point game of the season. 3-point Knick lead. Final minute. 4th quarter Miami. Hero and Adebayo play catch. Hero lost the ball, but a foul.
Where? Nobody was near him. IQ was not even near him. He just coughed it up.
Knicks might challenge it.
They should. I didn't think IQ was even around.
So free throws for Tyler Hero. Here, watch. The key is the left arm, and it's so close that they can't overturn it. But Adebayo is the one that caused Hero to get knocked to the floor.
And look, it's right in front of the Knicks bench, so they had an excellent view of it. That's why they challenged, but to no avail.
So Hero has not taken a free throw tonight. But Hero, 2nd in the NBA in free throw percentage at 92%. And the Knicks lose the challenge, so they lose their last timeout. That 3rd in the NBA.
Listen to the boos. The Knicks fans are now the cheers. So friendly rivalry in the stands between the fans now.
So again, Knicks out of timeouts. It was a smart challenge because it did look like Adebayo knocked him down, but just that left hand from quickly.
It was worth taking, Mike, at this point.
But they do lose their last timeout. 1-point game as Hero hits 2 clutch free throws there.
Randall has been the ISO guy.
And Brunson falls out the set as he brings it up the floor.
Brunson elusive off the bounce.
Mitchell Robinson to set a screen. Now to Randall. Shot clock at 9. Butler on in. Randall double teamed and lost the ball. Hero took it away from him. Hero now dribbles into the paint, drives down a lane. Layup is good, and the Heat regain the lead. Knicks without a timeout. 22 seconds remaining. What a costly turnover.
Plenty of time to redeem themselves.
Brunson stopped by Oladipo. Comes back the other way. Brunson tied up. Finds Randall, throws it low. Randall gets it back. 8 seconds to go. Randall on the drive, stripped by Butler. Randall gets it back. Randall puts up a three. Bang! Bang! Randall knocks down the three with 7/10 of a second remaining.
Randall stumbling, bumbling after turning it over previously. Regained his composure, able to get the ball to go.
Love looks. Looking to float it in. Pass stolen by Robinson. It's over. The Knicks win again. 8 in a row as they hold on to beat the Miami Heat.
But against him, no thanks.
Brunson, three-pointer, short. Duran couldn't grab it, but Cunningham able to garner it as we approach the midway point here in the fourth. A 5-point Knicks lead. They've been up by double figures several times, but the Pistons keep coming back, led by that man, Cunningham. He's had some help here in the fourth quarter from the bench, including Grimes. Grimes drives, feet inside. Duran gathers and banks it in.
And the Knicks playing small-ish right now. Again, Machua on the bench. Isaiah Hartenstein has said 21 minutes, so we probably won't see him, depending on if they ramp him up more.
Brunson looking for an opening. Double team poked away by Fournier. That's his second steal on Brunson. Cunningham kicks it out in the corner. Grimes hesitated. Now fires away. Three-pointer won't go, and a foul on Bogdanovich. Three games and some earlier action. Grimes, 3 clutch free throws there, and the Pistons have tied the game with 5:22 remaining. Knicks in a real battle against the team with the worst record in the NBA. Brunson guarded by Thompson. Bogdanovich quickly releases. Shot won't go. That's a tough shot. And as we hit 5 minutes remaining. Cunningham. Cross court stolen by DiVincenzo. Ahead to Brunson. Brunson drives. Back out DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. Bang!
These guys are incredible. Just know where each other are on the floor and know where to go.
That's the 11th assist for Brunson. 5th time this year he's in 10 assists or more. Grimes jump shot. Back in the rim won't go, but Duran right there. Bogdanovich had his hands on the ball, but Duran's strength. Brunson looking. His three-pointer. Shot no good. Tipped out Bogdanovich. Back to Hart. Hart has it knocked away. And a
ton put up a ton.
Brunson. Achua drives inside. A lot of contact there. Shot no good. Kept alive. Taken by Grimes. Under 4 to play. Fontecchio to Cunningham. Thought about the three. Thompson goes inside. Hartenstein closes. Grimes, three-pointers up. Shot's good. Quentin Grimes gives the Pistons their first lead since the first quarter.
He gives the Knick bench a glare as he runs down the floor. Remember me?
He's got 12 points, all of them here in the fourth. 3.5 to go. Six to shoot. Hart gets inside. The floater's up. Shot no good. Rebound. Achua lays it up and in. We're tied.
Achua comes in the game as Tom Thibodeau saw the Knicks playing small. Not a good matchup. He went big. Achua and Hartenstein in the game together.
4th offensive rebound for Achua. 11th total. 3 minutes to play. Cunningham gets inside. Shot put won't go. DiVincenzo the rebound ahead to Brunson. Brunson drives inside, stops, hesitates, and puts it in. Timeout, Detroit. Nope, he's not going to call timeout. The Pistons started walking to the bench. And Monty Williams saying, nope, play on.
The players thought it's time for a timeout, and he's like, no, let's go. Plenty of time.
Under 3 minutes remaining. Brunson with 33 points, 11 assists. Cunningham to Fontecchio. Cunningham, he's got 32 tonight. Gets away from DiVincenzo. Steps up, jump shot. Won't go. Hart the rebound.
Cunningham suddenly cold, not making his shots, frustrated with himself.
Brunson, the hesitation, jump shot, puts it in! 35 for Brunson. Knicks back up by 4. Grimes calling out a play, asking for a screen. DiVincenzo shuts him off. Grimes gets it back. Up top to Cunningham. Kicks it out in the corner. Thompson a 3. That's good. How about the rookie Thompson from downtown shooting 15% from that distance this season?
15% means some of them go in. That one, timely.
Knicks lead by 1. Under 2 to play. Thompson guarding Brunson. Brunson a three-pointer. And Grimes the rebound. Anxious moments here. You can feel the anxiety from the crowd. Minute and a half remaining. Cunningham guarded by Hart. Gets away, lobs it up to Durant. Blocked! Achua and Hartenstein meet him at the rim. What a defensive play.
Was incredible.
Shot clock at 5. Jalen Brunson on the drive. Kicks it back out to Hart. Hart, foul line jumper. In and out. Hartenstein battling, knocked out of bounds. Pistons ball. Cunningham, Duran, Fontecchio, Grimes out there for the Pistons. With Thompson. Hart knocks it away. Cunningham being chased up top. Fontecchio, extra pass to Grimes. Shot clock at 6. Grimes off the bounce. Running layup is good. What a shot from Grimes. 14 points here in the fourth quarter, and the Pistons lead by 1. Brunson looking. Guarded by Cunningham. Fontecchio looking to help. Brunson, three-pointer. Off the mark, rebound deflected, chased down, saved by Grimes to Fontecchio, knocked away, Hartenstein picks it up, out to DiVincenzo, 10 seconds ago, he throws it away, ball loose, picked up by Brunson, Brunson inside to Hart, Hart's banks it in, and a foul! Knicks take the lead, Monty Williams is furious, he thought a foul should have been called, there was so much contact, but Josh Hart with the big bucket, and a free throw coming out.
Diving for what seemed to be a loose ball that was right in front of us.
Hart misses a free throw, saved by Hart. And a whistle and a foul. I think it's before the shot attempt. Won't matter because it's... So Hart now from the line, 3 for 5. Hart knocks that one down. A 3-point game. Hart misses another ball, batted loose. Hart picks it up, the game's over. The Knicks win.
Had the lead briefly. They got 5.5 minutes without a point at one stretch. Now gives it back. Jackson ducks in around Crawford. And here comes Hardaway. Rockets get back. Crawford fires. Rebounded by Muhammad and lost it. He thought it was foul. Down to 3.5 to play in the fourth. Houston in possession. They lead by 4. Bad pass. It was deflected by Hardaway. Marbury on the run, and McGrady did not turn his head, did not make the play.
He compounded the situation. He got mad at himself for turning the ball over and then didn't realize that the Knicks were going to run it right back at him. Never turned around in time, never saw the layup.
The Knicks now making a much more concerted effort to double Tracy anytime he catches the ball.
Shot clock down to 6. Yao. Foul by Muhammad.
Joey Crawford stares down the Knicks bench as they cry about this foul. take a look at the replay. Yao Ming making the nice little drop step here. Maybe gets away with a walk. And Muhammad doing a pretty nice job, but may have gotten Yao Ming on the side of the head.
Yao 3 for 3 at the line. National coverage of the NBA continues tomorrow night on ESPN. NBA doubleheader. Game 1, Indiana playing at Detroit, followed by Memphis at Sacramento. Coverage starting 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And then Saturday on NBA TV, it's Orlando at Indiana, starting at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Just under 3 to go in the fourth. Rockets lead by 4. Crawford for 3, way off, but Muhammad keeps it alive. There's Marbury taking to the rim and scores. Stephon Marbury with a beautiful drive to bring the Knicks within 2.
We've said it a couple times in the game. When Houston shoots well from the three-point line, they're fairly successful. Right now, 3 for 13, 23% for the Rockets.
Now establishing position down low. Shot clock down to 3. Lou for 3. Yes!
There you go, Mike.
Tyronn Lue from downtown. He now has 15 points, 7 of the 15 here in the fourth quarter. Rockets lead by 5. Here's Hardaway for 3. It's been a 3-point festival in the second half. McGrady stopped by Kurt Thomas, and they reset. Houston can take their time here. Down to a minute 40 left in the fourth. Mo Taylor gives it up. Jackson with Crawford flying by. Handled by Hardaway. Knicks down by 5. Marbury lost the dribble, and it's a jump ball. Marbury head faking and then lost the dribble.
Play for the Knicks. They need this ball.
They get it. Crawford controlling. A minute 20 remaining in the fourth. It has been a low turnover night for both teams. Kurt Thomas is fouled by Yao Ming.
Possession. He drew up a special play for him. They went into a pick and roll situation. It looked like Crawford was going to play pick and roll. Watch the screen come, and then watch the man slip the screen and go to the basket. You think it's coming, but he takes off early. He catches Yao Ming before he can rotate.
Kurt Thomas, usually a solid free-throw shooter, missed the first, so it's a 4-point Rocket lead with a minute 15 remaining in this fourth quarter.
Look for the Knicks to double team McGrady here off this screen, force somebody else to get a shot.
Well, they force McGrady to give it up, comes back down for Yao, his pass broken up. Marbury setting it up, under 1 minute remaining in the fourth. Crawford. Who's going to take the shot? It's Kurt Thomas. And Kurt Thomas cuts it to a 2-point Houston lead, led by as many as 12. There's the double on McGrady. Taylor. Friendly rim for Maurice Taylor, and the Rockets lead 92-88.
A little bit of a decoy play. Put your 2 best players in a pick and roll, McGrady and Yao, and then duck in Maurice Taylor from the opposite side.
Knicks need a quick hoop here before the 24-second clock reaches 24, and they get one.
Kurt Thomas again, 23 points for Thomas.
Now, do you foul or do you play it out if you're in New York, Steve, because the differential's only 2?
The big question. If you're Houston, you can run it all the way down, get a shot, hit the rim, and then New York, at best, would have a second or 2 to line up for a shot.
All right, down to 4 on the shot clock. Here's McGrady. Rebounded by Thomas. 2 and 9/10 seconds remaining. Crawford. This is for the win. Yes! The Knicks have defeated the Rockets with a last-second bucket off glass by Jamal Crawford.
Will pull it back out. Under 4 minutes remaining. Okafor back out. Saric. Now 5 on the shot clock. This is Henderson. Shot clock winding down. Henderson shoots. It's an air ball.
24-second shot clock violation.
Really good defensive possession that the Knicks needed. Lance Thomas was all over the place on that possession. Chucked to Cutter, and actually Covington went down to the ground on a cross-body block, and then Lance Thomas on the help side, getting out to Henderson and forces a tough shot. A good possession defensively for all 24 seconds.
Down to 3:25 remaining. Knicks lead by 8. Here's Holiday. Covington got a piece of it. Now McConnell dishing off underneath, and Covington draws a foul.
I was mentioning how Lance, there he's on Saric, but watch the cut here. Boom! Knocks down Covington, chucks him. No foul, that was a good call there. And then look at the switch on to Henderson. He takes the challenge to defend him one-on-one. Sometimes it's all about defending your guy one-on-one and not letting him score and get a good shot. Really good possession for Lance right there.
Second free throw by Covington is good. So the Sixers have scored 6 straight points, and they have pulled to within 6.
We're seeing the Sixers really pick up their defensive intensity. They are playing the passing lanes aggressively. They're all over the place, forcing the Knicks away from their spots.
Under 3 minutes remaining. Holiday from 3. No good. Foul is committed by Holiday as he tried to keep it alive.
That's a shot Holiday's got to make. He's been hot, and he got an wide open look right there. It's a key play. I love the hustle, but you compound that hustle with committing a loose ball foul, which puts the Sixers on the free throw line. And this is a Sixers team that's going to struggle down the stretch to score in the half court with your defense set. Don't give them easy points at the free throw line.
Charged 3 of 4 from the line tonight. Courtney Lee will replace Justin Holiday. To go along with those numbers, 14 rebounds for Saric.
Guys, you can see why they traded Ilyasova. He's effective, high motor. Big miss, though, there at the line. The Knicks needed that miss.
Sixers on a 7-0 run. The Knicks lead is 5. Anthony has attempted only 1 shot here in the 4th. Moves in for the slam, and it's rebounded by Covington. Covington. O'Quinn got a piece of it, but now a foul is called.
Carmelo almost brought the house down. He almost turned back the clock on this one. Look at that elevation. And again, that's another play that back when I played, that's a foul every time. The body contact, that would have been nasty.
He must have heard that you and Alan were charting his dunks.
Yeah. I'm hoping Carmelo gets to 20. That was my magic number on Carmelo for the season.
17 of his 33 in the first quarter. There have been a number of missed dunks tonight.
Yeah.
Most of them by the Sixers. Eight straight points scored by Philadelphia. You are watching the Foxwoods Final 5. Okafor hits a pair. A 9-0 run. 2:20 remaining. The Knicks lead has been cut to 3. Rose pulls up and hits.
Big bucket right there. Derek just said, let's just run high pick and roll. And
Here's Saric, rejected by O'Quinn.
Huge block. Carmelo Anthony turned his head for a minute. Saric took advantage, drove right down the lane. But O'Quinn, when you have a... Yeah, that's just a tough shot. Knicks needed that one. Ran high pick and roll and just said, I'm going to get my team a bucket. And then Kyle O'Quinn, after Carmelo got beaten on a straight line drive, just fell asleep for a second. Kyle O'Quinn doing a really good job of protecting the rim tonight.
Chance of defense from the Garden crowd as we hit 2 minutes remaining. 5-point lead for the Knicks. McConnell cuts it to 3.
Not known as an outside shooter, but he can make a 15-footer when needed. He's one of their go-to guys, and we know he's got the clutch gene after the game winner he hit last game against the Knicks.
Now Rose underneath for O'Quinn. Right after the game, join Al Trautwig, Alan Hahn, and Wally Szczerbiak on the Ford Knicks postgame. Hear from the players and coaches, get highlights and more coming up next. Double duty for Wally tonight on MSG. Second attempt by O'Quinn is good. Knicks lead by 4. A minute 40 remaining. Knicks have led by as many as 17. McConnell for Saric, guarded by Rose. Thomas over to help. Out to McConnell, puts up a 3 and hits. 1-point game. McConnell had only 2 points all night until those last 2 buckets.
Clutch.
Anthony pulls it back out. Down to a minute 10 remaining. 5 on the 24. Anthony looking for his shot. He nails it. Knicks back up by 3. 1 minute remaining. Okafor inside, spinning on O'Quinn. Okafor cuts the Knicks lead back down to 1.
Tough shots on both ends. Carmelo with the jumper falling out of bounds. Okafor with the tough hook.
26 points for Jahlil Okafor. Fans on their feet at the Garden. Down to 35 seconds remaining. The steal by Covington. Covington ran it to Rose. Here's Saric. Henderson from 3. In and out. Kept alive by Saric. Thomas hit the floor. O'Quinn with the block. Here's Covington into the corner. Okafor, 10 seconds remaining. Okafor puts it up and hits. Sixers take a 1-point lead with 9 seconds remaining. Their first lead since 21-20. Lee gets it into Rose. Down to 5. Anthony guarded by Covington. 3 seconds. Carmelo shoots and hits. Carmelo Anthony with 3/10 of a second remaining. Defended by Anthony. To the basket, picked off by O'Quinn. Knicks win it. 110-109.
A roll here. Nice feed by Carmelo Anthony. Stoudemire got the tip to go. John, you pointed it out earlier. That's a play that maybe Melo doesn't make last year. Good pass, right?
I think he trusts his teammates much better this season. And tell you what, Amari, looking more like the Amari that we've come to know over the past few seasons.
Korver for 3.
Oh,
and he's fouled, taking a 3-pointer. And Kyle Korver will have a chance to tie the game now for Atlanta. That foul going to go against Stoudemire. His 4th. 4.5 minutes to go. Korver, 80% free throw shooter on the season. He was acquired from the Chicago Bulls in exchange for cash. Coming off a 27-point game a couple of nights ago against the Boston Celtics.
How about Chicago to be able to do what they're doing right now? You think about their bench, what they've lost. Ashik, Kyle Korver, Ronnie Brewer, C.J. Watson, John Lucas III, who played some big moments for them. I mean, their whole bench absolutely depleted, and what Tom Thibodeau's doing there without Derrick Rose, pretty impressive.
Yeah, Rose reportedly close to coming back right around the All-Star break.
Oh, I hope so. And I think teams in the East hope he doesn't, because the way they defend, you get a guy that can score the basketball like that, Chicago Bulls could be right back up on top of the Eastern Conference before we know it.
Tied at 96. Smith for three, got it. J.R. Smith, who can be maddeningly inconsistent at times. 18 points now. Horford slips the screen for the tie. Josh Smith knocks it down. Jay Smooth knocks it at 99.
No, yes! Great shot.
Plays like that will have Danny Ferry scratching his head as to whether and how much to sign him to this offseason. He'll be an unrestricted free agent. Anthony guarded by Korver. Smith, another long three, way off the mark. Atlanta looking to get a quick one. Teague with a sweet crossover, but couldn't finish. Left it a little bit short.
Big time ability to get in the lane. He put on a spurt right there.
Stevenson getting all he can handle from the second leading scorer in the NBA, Carmelo Anthony. Shot it over him like he wasn't there that time.
Yeah, he just put a little shoulder into Stevenson to create some space, and when he rises up with that little fadeaway, no hand is going to bother him.
Atlanta looking at that two-point deficit this time. Korver for the lead. Rebounded by Anthony.
Got a pretty good look there. J.R. Smith got picked off on the screen. Chandler a little late to come out. Good play call there, but Korver unable to knock it down. Worse than that.
York with 5 team fouls, Atlanta with 3. They go right back to Carmelo. Passes out of the double. Good active hands by Korver, tipped out of bounds. 6 on the shot clock for the Knicks.
This is the situation here. When you have Carmelo and he's going this good, you know he's going to get double teamed. You have Chandler and you have Amari on the floor. You like to have another shooter out there.
And they come up with the strip. Teague, Smith, smooth and one! Super smooth for Josh Smith. And Korver ties it. Base. Are you not allowed a little latitude?
No,
in
you
your
can't. Well, you can't
no?
slam the basketball like that. It doesn't matter why you did it.
And that forces a bad shot by Carmelo, and Stoudemire there for the rebound.
Now that's pretty clear in the rules. If you hit a ball that goes out of into the stands, or you slam it up in the air, that's a technical foul. He wasn't mad at the field. She's just frustrated. He got hit in the face.
That's the 15th foul against Atlanta.
That could prove costly. You're talking 102 minutes in a tie ball game to get a technical foul.
Day coming up next. X Games from Aspen. X Games Aspen, that's immediately following this one. Art Stoudemire shooting for the lead. Well, another good outing for Amari Stoudemire, who scored over 15 points.
Action to try to get him a 3, but I'd like to see Teague trying to get himself into the lane.
Here's Smith, who hit a big 3 a moment ago. On the lob, great execution out of the timeout, and Horford finishes. Al Horford, one-time All-Star for the Hawks, gives Atlanta a 1-point lead. He has 16.
That's some kind of set play there. Larry Drew came up with great look by Smith, and you know where the Knicks are going.
Anthony up top. Smith on the wing. 5 on the shot clock. Korver, well defended. Stoudemire will give him another possession on a tap back by Tyson Chandler, who's still holding his neck.
And he's the master of the tap back. You see him do it time and time again. Create another possession for his team.
Nice cut by Stoudemire, but he couldn't find the handle on the pass from Anthony. And that's going to be an over and back violation against Smith.
I have to see that again. I don't know.
18th turnover by Atlanta.
I don't know about that one. Josh Smith stopping at a wrong play. You don't stop just right over the half-court line. He's over the line, and then he does step back. It's a correct call by Billy Spooner. You know, you don't take the basketball and stop. Right here, you have the sideline defending you, and then you have the half-court line. Very difficult. Smith should have got rid of that basketball earlier.
Carmelo Anthony goes with it. A little bit out of control. Stoudemire hustling loose ball. Who's got it? Atlanta out of bounds.
Now they can look at that. He pointed the wrong way. Billy Spooner's on it. Mark the difference in the ball game right now. Is it Carmelo Anthony technical? No, he was out of frustration, get hit in the face. But you gotta hold, keep your composure in these moments.
All right, so last time they ran a little two-man game, and Horford got a bucket on the slip screen. That's going to be an offensive foul on Smith. And on him at the start of this period. Now they've got Josh Smith guarding him.
Well, let's see if they play it straight up or they double team.
Anthony working against Smith. Goes with it quick on the drive. And one. Melo.
What a great job by Melo to go quick. You said it. He didn't allow Atlanta to set their D. He caught this ball, ripped through a move, goes right to the hoop, finishes with the right hand on the left side, and gets a little push from Josh Smith on the lower half to get the and one to put them up 2 potentially, which would be huge.
New York fans here, the faithful responding with an MVP chant for a guy that's played like one tonight. 42 points for Carmelo Anthony. Knicks leading by 2. Not so much about the points, it's about the leadership that he's provided tonight.
Well, I like the play call there, Mark. Cleared the left side out, you get him right at the...
Here's Teague against Felton. Mismatch against Chandler. Smith with 3 seconds for the win. Knicks hold on.
Tonight.
5 seconds on the shot clock for the Grizzlies, and the Knicks come up with the steal.
Anderson lost the handle.
Alec Burks with 1:25 remaining. Randall double team. Burks into the paint, puts it up. Gibson the offensive rebound.
Stepped out of bounds. Burks on the sideline, folks.
So Burks turns it over. 1:17 on the clock. Tom Thibodeau's Knicks trailing by 4. Morant, bounce pass, Valanciunas, the slam. Here's Randall into the paint. It's good, and a foul.
They're back in the game. They do not need to foul. All they need is a stop.
MVP chance as Randall completes the three-point play. It's a three-point game. 1 minute remaining in the fourth.
Morant likes the pick and roll play. Here it comes now.
Morant throws it back out. Brooks steps behind the line, puts up a 3. It's short. Rebounded by Randall. With the Knicks trailing by 3. And the three-point attempt, a foul is called, sending R.J. Barrett to the line.
So previously Randall, the old-fashioned three-point play. Barrett trying to complete this one.
Brooks committed his 5th personal foul.
What a turn of events after the Knicks blundered on an out of bounds. And Randall comes and gets a three-point play. Now Barrett needs one more to tie the game. I mentioned Barrett, much improved free throw shooter this season.
Hits all 3. The game is tied at 112. It is our first tie tonight. Knicks have come all the way back. Morant defended by Burks. 30 seconds remaining. Morant draws a foul, so he will head to the free throw line.
Morant only 2 of 4 from the line tonight.
Taj Gibson's 5th personal foul.
Desperation shot by Morant. Looked like the game was over after Valanciunas slammed and jammed on the Knicks. There's some ill-advised fouls by the Grizzlies. Whoa! Yeah. Pressure's on now, folks. Remember, the Grizzlies won 4 consecutive games. Now hearing it from the crowd.
Morant hits 1 of 2. The Grizzlies take a 1-point lead with 26 seconds remaining.
Everything clicking for the Knicks. Randall, RJ, Burks.
D'Angelo Russell knocks that one down. It's 122-119. Boston leads Minnesota. We'll get you out to that game, plus an update on Zach LaVine in Atlanta, who's got 48 points right now. Back out to Kenny Albert, Walt Clyde Frazier.
It is no good. Battle for the rebound. Valanciunas is fouled with.
Whoa! Will they foul? If he makes this one, will they foul and not give the Knicks an opportunity to tie the game?
What would you do?
Well, so much time, Kenny. I would let some time elapse, maybe around 10 seconds before I would look to foul them.
Knicks are out of timeouts. Valanciunas hits 1 of 2. Knicks trail by 2. Here's Barrett. Ties the game at 1:14. And the Grizzlies call timeout. Nerlens Noel back in for the Knicks. He's guarding Valanciunas. Anderson will look to inbound. Tie game. The inbounds pass into the backcourt for Morant.
I hate that rule. It helps the offense.
Down to 3 seconds. Morant driving on Burks, puts it up. It's in and out. Valanciunas with an opportunity. We are heading to overtime.
Garden, game 2 of our Friday night doubleheader, Warriors and Wizards, as soon as the Knicks and Grizzlies are done.
Here's Burks driving, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Here's Morant.
Get back.
Brooks ties the game at 1:24.
Looks very creative off the dribble. Previously the 3 ball. This time wheeling and dealing for the deuce.
Brooks with 7 points in overtime.
Either team will go away. They are asking no quarter, they're giving none.
Here's Randall spinning on Anderson. Kicks it back out. From 3, RJ Barrett. Knicks back up by 3.
Barrett has been feasting from behind now. Art Burks and Randall. Timely 3 balls in this OT.
Crowd on their feet here at Madison Square Garden. Chance of defense as we hit 1 minute remaining. Brooks from downtown. Rebounded by Burks.
Yeah, good defense by Barrett that time, making him rush the shot.
Down to 45 seconds.
Yeah, Knicks using some time off the shot clock.
5 on the 24. Randall takes it inside, had it knocked away, but a foul was called.
The Knicks also overtime in Boston. Here's Kemba Walker from downtown. Boston leads it by 4 with 1:44 to go in the extra session. As soon as we're done in New York, we'll get you out to San Francisco for the Warriors and Wizards.
Lead by 5, and the Grizzlies call timeout. This game by 5. Memphis led by as many as 15. Grizzlies have won 4 straight. Here's Allen from 3. Short. Rebounded by Burks. And now Randall is fouled.
So we mentioned the Grizzlies.
10 seconds. Morant
Back out for Anderson. 5-point Knick lead as Noel commits the foul.
Yeah, foolish foul. Just let the guy shoot at this point. Noel getting duped by Anderson. He's at the line for 3. It ain't over yet if he makes these 3. Obviously, they're going to foul the Knicks quickly, and the Knicks still will have to make free throws.
Anderson hits the second. Five and 2/10 seconds remaining.
Whoa.
Lane violation is the call against the Grizzlies. So it's a 3-point lead by 3. Burks defended by Valanciunas. Gets it into quickly, and he's fouled by Allen. Julius Randle with 15 points, 10 rebounds, 11 assists. As quickly hits the first. Randle's 5th triple-double. 4 coming in the last 14 games.
Rose, prodigious off the bench. IQ as well.
Rose with the big first half. Quickly hits both free throws.
How about the Knicks missing 8 of their last 9 threes? They're 1 for 6 in this quarter, and this is what can happen with them. There's so many nights where you think, boy, if they had just a lights-out three-point shooter who was prolific, a Joe Harris type.
Adams, another offensive rebound. Another chance here for New Orleans. Johnson given a runway, can't finish. Good D from Noel and Randle. And the Knicks able to hold ground there despite 3 chances from the Pelicans.
And I think it's important that New York not try to get this all back, right? There's so much time left in this game. Like, it feels like there's a bit of impatience here. So just continue to execute.
Zion Williamson checks back in here for New Orleans. Each team with 2 timeouts remaining. And there's going to be one spent. Finals MVP, all within the same calendar year following a torn Achilles. Pretty incredible.
She could get the 3-peat with the Olympic team if they go for gold, right?
That's right. Rose serves it in. It's a 4-point game under 2 minutes to go. DB, what's going to matter most for the Knicks down the stretch if they want to overcome the deficit?
Well, I just love what I did. You know, right prior to break, I was talking about Knicks don't have to get it all back at once. So good execution. Go to your 2 game. You've missed a ton of threes, Ryan. Rose goes right to the dribble drive. Keep in mind as we come down the stretch here. 2 timeouts for New Orleans, 1 for New York. Fouls to give, 1 on each side. So this is going to be critical here as we approach the final minute.
Bledsoe now with 20 points, 18 of them in the second half. Randle ducking in, kicking out. Rose, a 3. It is good. It's a 3-point game. Derrick Rose coming through.
Consecutive possessions where the veterans execute, Ryan. They were not in a rush. They got to what they were looking to get to.
Bledsoe. Williamson couldn't catch it. Here comes Rose trying to hang on to it. Was able to catch up with it. Knicks will settle things down. Rose with the Knicks down 3. A minute to go in the 4th. Rose into the lane. Shot clock winding. 3 to shoot. Quickly through the lane. Couldn't lay it in. Noel on the follow. Got fouled.
Gives this guy a chance on the weak side glass to get an opportunity.
Noel, it's a big free throw there. Just 65% in his career. 68.5% this season. Noel hits them both.
And keep in mind, the New Orleans Pelicans have given up some games where they've had leads late. So they have got to now execute and make the right decision. Remember, this guy transitioning to the point guard. How does he close the game here?
Ball finds Zion. Had it, stripped, lost it. Knicks have it. About an 8-second difference game in shot clock. Knicks on an 8-2 run, down one. Quickly, the floater rolls off. Rebound, batted towards the baseline. Saved brilliantly by Zion, and Ingram is fouled. 1 point lead, Ingram trapped. Ball gets it across. Knicks have to foul. Yeah, they have to foul. Nobody's getting to Bledsoe, and they finally do with 7.8 to go. And makes the first to make it a 2-point game. Knicks do have one timeout remaining. Tom Thibodeau drawing up his play in anticipation of this upcoming possession. Bledsoe hits them both. Rose to trigger in. Knicks down 3, 7.8 to go. Rose has to get it in, finds Knox. Back to Rose. Rose kicks to the corner. Bullock connects on a 3 to tie it at 103 with 2.3 to go. Ball looking in, finds Bledsoe for the win. No! And we have overtime.
One good look offensively every trip if you're the Knicks.
Ooh. Bledsoe dove in. He anticipated that. Gets called for the foul. New Orleans had one to give. Now they do not. In overtime, it's the third foul that puts the team in the bonus. Rose wiggling around Noel, floating it up, and in. Derrick Rose with 23 points.
That's a tremendous touch under game pressure and defensive pressure.
Zion muscling in, able to squeeze it home. 34 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists for Zion. New Orleans needs a stop, down 5. Randall with 30 points, 10 assists. Guarded by Zion. Randall gives it up. Ntilikina didn't have time to make that pass, or did he? Randall hits the 3, and they're going to immediately look at that and see whether or not it was after the shot clock had expired. To the naked eye, Doris, it looked late.
I thought so too. Ryan, my first impression was that was not
a game-sealing shot from Julius Randle, who now has 33 points. Bledsoe, unable to finish. Knicks in control. 37 seconds left in overtime. A 117-109 Knicks lead with 37 seconds to go in overtime.
This would be quite a win for the New York Knicks, and a similar refrain for the Pelicans, where lost leads has been problematic. But I'm just going to go back to Bill Kennedy for a second, because it's appropriate we're near Broadway, because he was drama-filled, I thought, in giving that ruling about the basket counting. He knew what a big shot that was.
Bill knows how to perform on those reviews that are heard in the arena. Derrick Rose, a season high 23 points for his time with the Knicks. And a 10-point Knick lead with 33 seconds to go in overtime. Ingram a 3, and he's fouled by Ntilikina. That's the last thing you want to do if you're Frank Ntilikina. Ingram's going to shoot 3 free throws. trailing by 10. 30 seconds to go in overtime. Reggie Bullock's 3 with 2.3 seconds to go in regulation. Tied it. Eric Bledsoe had a jump shot blocked partially by Derrick Rose at the buzzer. And the Knicks have taken control in overtime. Knicks trailed by 7 with 3 minutes to go in regulation. And Derrick Rose took over, Doris, and was just tremendous down the stretch to help guide the Knicks into overtime. And it's been great here in OT as well.
We're talking about a former MVP, a guy who has earned the respect and the trust of Tom Thibodeau. He's been brilliant for this Knicks team.
Randall gets it ahead quickly. Rebounds, 10 assists. As the Pelicans will foul here with 25 seconds to go and an 8-point Knicks lead. Randall just continues to be an incredible contributor for this Knicks team. He has been the on-the-floor engine driving the unexpected success for the Knicks this season.
He's been absolutely brilliant, Ryan, and you make a great point. He's driving the success, but it's both ends. We're giving a lot of attention to the 44 points he had last game. He's now north of 30 again. I mean, he's been absolutely brilliant. 4th straight 30-point, first since Carmelo Anthony back in 2014. And just a note on Zion as well, right? This is his 76th game. Comes into Madison Square Garden, one of the most storied arenas in the league. Doesn't blink, right? And he goes for an incredible afternoon.
And he's transitioning from power forward to point guard. I mean, it's been incredible how well he's played at that position already at 20 years old and where he will continue to grow when it comes to that position. The Knicks are going to dribble this out. A 122-112 Knick win in overtime. 6 straight victories for the New York Knicks. Once again, the final score, the Knicks 122.
Age of Chris Webber in the national championship game back in '93. And there's a Knicks assistant coach who played a big part in that game. Michigan and North Carolina. When Webber attempted to call the timeout, here's Moutier. He lays it in. There's Pat Sullivan, Knicks assistant coach, New Jersey native. He missed the free throw that led to Webber trying to call the timeout. So if Pat made the free throw, it never happens. Caldwell Pope knocks down a 3.
Lakers starting to get a rhythm now. Can the Knicks match it?
Final 5 is presented by Ford. Moutier directing traffic.
See, this motley crew of Lakers continue to lead them.
Williams and Caruso have combined for 23 points off the bench.
Yeah, James, the only starter currently on the floor.
Moutier missing a 3.
Good job by Arizona.
Lakers control. Caruso gets it to Williams, and then back out to Hart off the mark from 3. Here's Azonia, looks to take it all the way. Here comes LeBron, setting up Caruso, lost the handle, and then regains.
See, we often talk about chemistry, folks. Look at this unit out there with LeBron. You hardly know any of these guys, but they have an excellent chemistry going right now.
LeBron now at 33. Lakers amount of money during the 10-day contract with the Lakers. That'll make the entire season playing in the G League.
Yeah, that's why he does it, folks. All he needs is one season in the NBA. Good perseverance by Jordan to get to the line for 2.
There was a camera crew following Ingram around prior to the game and onto the floor for warm-ups.
Yeah, I remember he has a family. Yeah, I've forgotten how many kids, but they must be elated that he's been called up again.
Ingram out of American University down in Washington, D.C. He has the best seat in the house. Sat on the floor the entire game, adjacent to the Lakers bench.
Happily sitting on the floor.
Moutier for Jordan.
Yeah, Williams not doing a good job that time. Moutier, a nice pass to Jordan.
3 minutes remaining. Lakers lead the Knicks by 9. Pass deflects off the hands of Kyle Kuzma.
Kuzma had a good post up at 6'9" on Moutier at 6'5".
Here's Knox into the paint, dishing off to Hezonja, but an offensive foul.
Caruso always willing to sacrifice his body. He's had a couple this afternoon. One against Thomas. Caruso's also been hit in the nose, a flagrant foul on Trier, but undaunted as he continues to take punishment with his body.
Knox committing his 5th personal. Here's Caldwell Pope from 3. Jordan with his 15th rebound.
13 the previous game, averaging 13, second best in the league.
Knicks will travel north of the border following the game, take on the Raptors in Toronto tomorrow, back home to host Utah on Wednesday.
The formidable Raptors, Kenny, second best in the Eastern Conference.
Timeout. Knicks scored 41 points in the first quarter, a new season high. Hezonja, another 3, and this time he knocks it down.
Yeah, good job by Jordan getting that second rebound.
But the Lakers, led by LeBron James, and the combination of Caruso and Williams off the bench as Moutier is called for the trip. It's been a rough afternoon for Caruso.
Yeah, he must think he's playing rugby this afternoon.
Elbowed in the face earlier, now tripped, hits the floor.
He will be rewarded like he was with the elbow to the face. So you can see he's been battered. He's been down, but not out, folks, as he goes to the line looking for 2.
Caruso's played 26 minutes, Williams 23 minutes.
And you're talking about Rondo. He's kept Rondo on the bench. We haven't seen him.
Rondo only 3 points in 28 minutes. Bullock's played 21 minutes. But a terrific job by Caruso and Williams.
Yeah, Williams has kept McGee on the bench. He must be bleeding.
Lakers by 7, under 2 minutes remaining. Jordan fires across, Dotson keeps it alive. 7 on the 24. Dotson from just inside the line.
Creative shot by Dotson. Can they get a stop? They need a stop. Knicks wanted to foul on James like he shoved Hezonja down.
Well, that last basket was a 2, 119 on the scoreboard for the Knicks. But we have it at 118. And now the Knicks come up with it. Now they've adjusted the scoreboard, so it's a 5-point Laker lead. Moutier dishing off to Jordan. He's fouled by Kuzma.
It's always a good foul. We put some pressure on the free throw shooter down the stretch.
1 for 2 from the line today. Hits the first.
Jordan has been one of the few Knicks with the knack during the losing streak. Putting up prodigious numbers.
Jordan hits a pair, pulling the Knicks to within 3, just over 1 minute remaining. Chance of defense from the Garden crowd. Hezonja on James.
You would think the Knicks want to double James and make someone else beat them.
Shot clock down to 5. James takes it inside. Good defense by Hazonia and Jordan.
Jordan with the block.
Here's Moutier dishing off. Johnson lays it in. 1-point game.
No fouls to give.
Now it's James, bumped by Hazonia. James shoots, short. Knicks basketball. 4-second differential, shot clock, game clock.
We haven't heard the Garden this noise in a long time, folks. Very vociferous crowd now.
27 for Moutier. Knicks take the lead. Their first lead since 77-76. Back in the third quarter.
But they know they got to stop King James. That's the deal. Everybody on their feet.
The shot clock has been turned off. 10 seconds remaining. Knicks lead by 1. LeBron with 5 seconds, driving on Hazonia. Hazonia with the block! And the Knicks, on a 13-1 run, come back and defeat the Lakers. 124-123. Mario Hazonia.
Comeback after comeback. Knicks again. First half they were down by 13. They wound up coming back and taking the lead, but then they fell behind by 16. Came within a couple, and then fell behind by 14 here in the fourth, and yet another comeback.
Yeah, Moutier providing the impetus now.
Hardaway misses the second.
He had made, what, 20 consecutive going into the game tonight.
Bledsoe guarded by Moutier. Final minute here at the Garden. Antetokounmpo. Vonleh guarding him. Spins. Stops. Back up top, Connaughton. 3 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo across the lane. Layup. It's good as the shot clock expires. What a move from Antetokounmpo.
He would not be denied that time. Hell bent to get to the hoop.
Knicks down 3. And a timeout called with 31.8 remaining. 14 on the shot clock. What a wild fourth quarter here at the Garden.
Yep. Crowd in it from downtown tonight.
One of the best offensive performance, maybe the best offensive performance of the season for the Knicks. But they're playing against the highest scoring team in the NBA. Knocks back to Moutier. Look at Bledsoe fighting over the screen. Moutier fires up a 3. Puts it in! Emmanuel Moutier ties the game! Timeout, Milwaukee. What a shot from Moutier. 9 big points. Game winners against the Knicks. Heartbreakers for the Knicks, that is.
Yeah, no fouls again for the Knicks.
There's only a tenth of a second between the shot clock and game clock.
So if you're the Bucks, then you should win the game. Or there's overtime. The Knicks should not get another possession here.
Dotson picks him up on the switch. 5 seconds. Antetokounmpo.
He's in his spot right there.
Backs up, puts up the jumper. Off the mark. Overtime.
They're not even guarding Dotson. They're just guarding the hoop.
Moutier throws it up.
Good intimidation by the freak that time. Spinning, winning.
And there's a foul on Robinson. His 5th. More free throws for Antetokounmpo. Let's see the Moutier shot, because that's the difference between this game being tied and the Knicks down 1.
Not a good shot by Moutier. He was trying to draw the foul. Watch this. And he's behind the arc, man.
Yeah, that looks like a 3. The officials quickly signaled they'll review it. That's what they're going to now.
Yeah, he was behind there.
Yep, so that's what they call. So the game is indeed tied. With 2:15 remaining in OT and 2 free throws coming up for Antetokounmpo.
And he's been erratic, folks, from the line recently. 11 of 14. Hearing it from the crowd now. Vociferous boos.
30 points,
18 rebounds and 7 assists.
Surprising the season high's only been 36, Mike. He hasn't had one of those big 50-point eruptions like a lot of the stars.
And that was in his last game. Good concentration there at the free throw line.
Yeah. Watch your passes.
Moutier. Hands off Hardaway with 10 to shoot. Brogdon on Hardaway. Hardaway spins. Tough shot. Got it. 21 for Hardaway. He's had to grind this one out. Struggled shooting early, but made some big plays. Plus he has 8 assists.
Season high addition for Hardaway.
We're tied again here in OT. Bledsoe. Antetokounmpo lays it up and in.
Rising with the left hand.
Moutier. Offensive foul. Lower that right shoulder. And Moutier picks up his second personal. That's a costly turnover.
Bledsoe creating havoc now. Remember, he made that steal and he scored a basket. Then he made a big 3-ball. Previously, Bledsoe in the paint finding the freak. And now getting this charging violation against Moutier.
Boy, did Bledsoe do a good job enhancing that.
And now looking to put the coup de grace on the Knicks.
Bledsoe misses. Rebound. Damian Dotson. Knicks going toe-to-toe with the team with the second-best record in the NBA. And David Fizdale wants to talk to him.
Yeah, Fizdale has been good drawing up plays out of timeout, so let's see what he has.
Timeout, 1:17 remaining in OT. Knicks down 2. They'll have the ball when we return.
Moutier has been, and Hardaway have been the hot hands.
Moutier chased by Bledsoe, picked up by Antetokounmpo. Dotson puts up a 3. Bang! Damian Dotson puts the Knicks up by 1.
And again, the execution after a timeout, magnificent by the Knicks.
Dotson 5 for 5 from three-point range.
Not hesitating, devastating from downtown.
Bledsoe kicks it out in the corner. Antetokounmpo guarded by Moutier. 5 to shoot. Back out Bledsoe. Sets for 3. Won't go. Rebound. Fought for. Still loose. Ball knocked loose. Picked up by Bledsoe. His layup missed it. Moutier the rebound. And he's surrounded by the Bucks. Falls out of bounds, but they say Nick ball.
Bucks do not have to rush to get a shot now.
Antetokounmpo guarded by Mitchell Robinson.
Mitchell has the 5 fouls.
Leans in, shot is up. Robinson may have gotten a piece of it. Moutier the rebound. The Bucks do not have to foul. And the crowd on its feet here at the Garden.
Good job by Robinson that time against the freak.
6 to shoot. Moutier looks up. Moutier on the drive. Knocked away, but a reaching foul called on Connaughton. And Moutier will go to the line with 9.7 remaining.
And it's very apropos that Moutier goes to the line. He has been the catalyst, the orchestrator, the devastator, now trying to put the Bucks away when he shoots these two.
Moutier with 15 points in the fourth quarter and overtime. And misses badly on the first.
Only a 66% free throw shooter.
Knicks clinging to a 1-point lead. Let's watch. Did Connaughton foul him? Oh yeah, grabbed him with that right arm. Good call by the official.
Pressure now on Moutier.
Sinks that one. Timeout Bucks. The lead. Bledsoe has it. Bledsoe drives, goes inside. Blocked by Robinson. Ball is loose. Dotson dives on it, and a held ball with 2.7 remaining.
Tip it up to Lopez. There it is to Lopez.
Lopez has it. Blocked. But a foul. Oh! This is the first. And now the strategy, do you miss the second?
Yeah, he's got to miss the second.
Brooke Lopez, a 79% free throw shooter for his career, comes up way short. Now Thon Maker's coming in, so you can bet this is not an easy thing to do. Miss the free throw deliberately, but that has to be the strategy.
Lopez has been on the bench most of this OT.
And look who comes in for the Knicks to help with the rebounding. Luke Cornett, his first appearance. Knicks just need a defensive rebound here. Won't go. Rebound to Tetokounmpo. Buzzer sounds. Game over. Knicks win.
Possession to go through Morris Sr.
Here's Morris on top. He's got Powell on him defensively. Randall's in the corner. Morris takes it in. Finds a double to Taylor. With a rebound inside by Doncic. 9 rebounds, 10 assists, 31 points for Doncic.
They've been quiet here in the fourth.
The feed in the corner. It's right down the lane, and for an easy 2, glides in to tie the game at 99. 2.5 to go.
These type of close games that the Knicks have had problems being able to close out.
Morris into Powell. Rebound by Porzingis. He's got the double-double with 11 rebounds now and 20 points.
High screen and roll with Doncic.
Doncic with the move. Smith defending, the look away on top. It's Porzingis. Doncic, 6 to fire. 3, no! Rebound inside. Skying for it is R.J. Barrett. Beats the defensive right at midcourt. Got the screen. Up to Morris. Now Randall. Randall against Porzingis. Julius Randall finally doubles. The ball's in. Randall won it. Steamroll move. Count the 2. Knicks on top.
And the Knicks generally are going to swallow their whistles on plays like that down the stretch. You can't ask for a flop in winning time here.
Here's Hardaway. It's Porzingis against Morris. Rebound, fought for, claimed inside. Morris has got it. Off to Randall. And the Knicks the other way, leading by 2. We've got about a minute left in regulation. Randall's got the ball. 17 and 10. Another double-double for him.
Looking to go at Porzingis.
Into Porzingis. Doubled. Smith. Rebound, Doncic. He's got a triple-double.
Whoever's going to be guarding him.
Porzingis and Doncic are scoreless this quarter. Here is a drive. Doncic goes in the corner. It's picked up by Hardaway. Shot no good. Seth Curry puts it in. Came out of no place, uncovered, and 3 in 11 games. 5 triple-doubles in 11 games. Here come the Knicks. It's Barrett. He's picked up by Kleber. Great rebound inside by Randall. And Rice is there, too, to hold on for the Dallas D.
That's what I would do. Set something up with this young team.
Defense is getting tougher. Each team has only scored 14 points in this quarter. The entire fourth quarter, no one has led by more than 4. It's picked up by Morris. Difference of 10 seconds. Game clock and shot clock.
Looks like Morris wants to go one-on-one versus Kleber.
Morris, 3.
Here.
Brunson will inbound. Looking for Doncic.
Trying to get the ball to Doncic.
And the Doncic in for 2. 1-point game, 5.8. Randall. They get it off to Ntilikina.
There's a shot once the ball comes in, too.
First free throw tonight for Ntilikina. Got 4 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists in 18 minutes.
And they're bringing back Curry, another 3-point shooter here.
Yep.
And you practice these plays every practice all year long. So trust me, Coach Carlisle has a full length of the court play right here.
Knicks by 2, Ntilikina at the line. 1 more. Here comes Dallas. To Curry. Curry will put it up, and it's a New York Knicks win. Morris.
And oh, how that hurts. Again, no fouls again for the Knicks, folks. They are in the penalty. They've been there since 7 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Here's Jamison, and Jeffries is called for knocking down Arenas.
Arenas flopping.
He falls down more than most.
He's out of California. He knows how to act.
Unbelievable.
He also knows how to make free throws. Right now, 10 of 10 from the line and looking for 2 more. Watch the acting job by Gilbert. Jeffries was trying to grab him, but to no avail.
That, you know, when he finishes his career class, Dancing with the Stars could be an option. He's a ways away from that. But you know what I mean? You have to get your hands in the right position. You need footwork.
Yeah.
You need balance.
Well, Clyde Drexler, you know, is going to be trying his hand at Dancing with the Stars. I'm interested to see how he does. Has to hold up the name, Clyde.
Clyde the Glide.
Oh,
Jeff Arenas made that one too. He's 12 of 12 with 25 points.
That's what he averages against the Knicks.
He's got more free throws made than the entire Knicks team, and now they're down by 6 with 3.5 to go.
Knicks need a hoop. Curry missed 2 free throws previously.
Marbury gets in the corner to Francis. 7 to shoot. He's holding on to it.
Jamison holding on to Curry, and he's charged with the foul. Had Curry's shirt. And now the Wizards are in the penalty, so Curry has to get these down. He missed his last 2.
Could come down to this. The Knicks 11 of 20 on the game, and Washington 23 of 27.
Curry's feeling pressure now, folks, after missing those last 2.
And Eddie 0 for 2, and he has that one.
Showing some fortitude. And now you see Borkman checking back in for defense. So Thomas is working the offense-defense thing here.
Washington, again, leading their division by 2.5 over Miami, but Miami's on a roll. They've won 5 in a row. Wizards play down there tomorrow. And Curry has perfect rotation that time, and he connects on both.
Yeah, no hocus pocus. You can see Curry's focus at the line that time. That's what you need. Now they need a stop.
Butler and Balkman are matching up. Arenas and Marbury.
Well, Arenas begging for the ball now. He wants to get going.
And he drives all the way and misses. It's tipped up by Haywood, who dunks the ball. Haywood just exploded over the Knicks. Here's Curry running the corner, and he threw it down.
Oh, how sweet it is.
Great pass by Francis. And Curry now with 16.
Another dramatic finish for the Knicks coming.
Here's Butler now, gave up his dribble, really threw it away. And Jamison ran over Jeffries. An offensive. So 2.5 to go. Marbury steps with Stevenson, blows by him, goes all the way in. Kicks out to Jeffries, now into Francis, who's in traffic. He put it up and he's fouled.
Nice wheeling and dealing by Francis.
Reminiscent of what these two were doing in Atlanta over the weekend, Clyde. They were off the dribble, unstoppable. Getting to the line.
Yeah, that's what they can do tonight. Another porous defense by the Wizards, so the paint is open. Hayward, the tallest guy on the floor, at 7 deep.
And Steve Francis has been aggressive tonight, right from the beginning of the ballgame. He goes to the line and misses. And as you've said many times, it's contagious.
It is.
The Knicks Oppenheimer team contributor award going to Steve Francis for his 20-point effort, 7 rebounds tonight. Oppenheimer funds the right way to invest.
Francis putting on a show for his grandmother who's sitting courtside tonight.
1 of 2, 2:14 remaining. 20,173 on hand. A sold-out house at the Verizon Center. 18th sellout of the year.
Nice double on Arenas right along the corner.
And Francis able to take it away. Here he comes. All the way to the basket, lays it up, no! And the loose ball comes out of the hands of Jeffries. Jeffries a career high with 8 offensive rebounds, moving inside Curry. Lays it up and in.
Talking of footwork. Marvelous spinning like that time by Curry. And we've seen it all season, the grit of the Knicks. But can they prevail? Can they hold on and come away victorious?
Last time they were here, it was a 1-point game. Here's Arenas.
The Wizards have been bumbling.
Isolated on Jeffries. They double him. 6 to shoot. Stevenson right to the basket, and the Knicks can't stop him.
He's in Francis. If you go to Curry, he has the hot hand. Get him inside.
Now Marbury with it. 11 to shoot. Kicks to Francis. Thinks about shooting it. Now he drives inside. Lost the dribble. In some trouble, and he's got to call the timeout. Just in time. Here's Francis. Final minute of play. Comes to Curry, and the ball is not out of his hands, but a foul.
Perfect stop. Now he has to get these 2 down.
And he does not get the first.
Erratic shooting.
Curry's gone 2 of 5. Jeffries missed his 2. Marty Collins went 1 of 4. And another chance here for Eddie to cut the lead to 2. And he does. Curry with 19 to go along with his 8 rebounds. He's got a couple assists. And a block shot in this one, but it's coming down to the final minute. Sean Stevenson leaves for Arenas. 15 to shoot.
See the Wizards opening up the court so he can penetrate.
In on Curry, missed it, and Curry got the rebound.
Arenas thought he would draw the foul.
Now the Knicks have it. 35 seconds left. Barber dribble by Arenas and gives instead to Baldwin. And a timeout call by Isaiah Thomas. It's enough. They need some help, and they get it to Francis. Now Steve cuts inside in traffic, gives over to Jeffries, who is fouled hard.
Tied up, the Wizards can definitely get the last shot and perhaps go into overtime.
Jeffries has 1. Jared Jeffries returning to Washington, where he's been 4 seasons, played 276 games here. The entire crowd is on their feet as Jared gets set to shoot again. No! Francis got the offensive rebound, and let's see, a whistle blows. And they call a violation on Steve Francis. You know, Stevenson will try to inbound the ball if he can. And he does to Sangalia, and they foul him.
That's a good foul line this year. Yeah, that was not with the game hanging in the balance.
Now it's a 3-point lead, a 2-point lead rather, with 22.9 left.
Yeah, he's got ice water in his veins. Look how cool and calm he looks there. Maybe he doesn't know there's 22 seconds remaining in this game.
Oh, I think he does.
He's not showing it. He's cool.
Second round pick, 50th overall by the Celtics back in 02, and he's got a goal. And the Knicks call their last timeout, a 20-second timeout. Marbury, Francis, Curry. They get it to Francis. And they move it quickly to Marbury. Fires up a jump shot. No! Rebound, Bachman. Kept it alive. Back to Marbury. They've got some time, 11 seconds.
The Wizards should foul. They should foul him.
Francis goes right to the basket, and he's fouled! And he made it! And the Knicks have a chance to tie it!
What a blunder by Butler.
7 seconds left and a chance to tie the ball game up. 19,000 plus on their feet. Francis free throw. No! Loose! Rebounded by Hayward, and they had to foul him.
And now they're going to put more time on the clock.
First one, no.
Ooh.
Now, so, going to have to try to make this one.
That's a lot of time, Mike, to get the ball up. 5 seconds? They have more than enough time. And again, the crowd on their feet. Everyone in the arena standing right now.
They've been standing for the last 5 minutes or so.
They might have to stand for 5 more minutes.
Block, second one, good. So the Knicks 5 seconds. Got to get it in. Here's Francis rushing it up court behind his back. Guarded by Daniels. Pulls up, shoots a jumper. Got it! Francis has won the ball game! And he's on top of the scorer's table at the buzzer. Francis does it, and the Knicks win it.
Smart to Williams. R.J. Barrett on Jaylen Brown.
Taking up a lot of time.
Brown the crossover, Brown the drive, inside, lays it up and in. It's a 3-point game.
Let's look at that upper body strength, eliminating Barrett out of the picture.
8 straight points by the Celtics. 36 points for Jaylen Brown, most ever by a Celtic in an opener. Bang! Evan Fournier from downtown. Lead back up to 6. And a timeout call by the Celtics. Brown comes around, Randall on him, lost it out of bounds, and it's going to be Nick Ball. This year, the officials, it's not up to them to look at under 2 minutes to go replays on out of bounds. The coaches would have to challenge it, but that looked like it was clearly off Brown. Fournier to Toppin, back out to Randall. They should just use the whole clock. Randall nearly stolen, it is by Grant Williams. Williams inside, layup is good. And it's a 4-point game with 26.8 remaining. Randall got away with a push there, although Williams sold it well. Pass deflected, another steal, and then a foul on Fournier. Oh, what a turnaround here for the Celtics. Grant Williams has 11 points here in this fourth quarter. 4-point game. Fournier switches up. Now Randall on Smart. Inside to Williams. Shot blocked by Barrett, but a foul. A Smart foul by Barrett. He tried to block it, but Williams would have had an easy 2, and now he'll go to the free throw line.
One thing Tom Thibodeau tried to do is get Mitchell Robinson into the ball game, but didn't get to the scorer's table in time. Therefore, had to defend without their rim protection.
Robert Williams last year shot just 62% from the line. He's 4 for 6 tonight. And that one is good. That makes it a 3-point game with 11.5 remaining. And Tom Thibodeau, is he going to use his last timeout?
Going to bring in Robinson for defensive rebounding off this free throw.
Or Obi Toppin, who has been terrific in the second half.
And to me, there's some people that might miss this intentionally. You make this shot and you pick up and look for foul, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I also think if Williams happens to miss and Robinson gets the free throw, they have to take that foul. That's when it becomes the balance between rebounding and free throw shooting. What do you want in the game?
Knicks had an 11-point lead with just over 3.5 to play. Celtics on an 11-3 run. 2 clutch free throws there from Robert Williams. And Tom Thibodeau will use his final timeout, move the ball in the front court. Burks looking for Fournier. Gets it, Fournier inside layup. Bank shot is good with 9 seconds remaining. And now Ime Udoka will use his final timeout. And obviously have to get the ball in bounds. Brown comes free. Fournier on him. Throws up a long three-pointer. Oh, it's good! Jaylen Brown drills it with 5.3 remaining. What a shot from Jaylen Brown. And the Celtics still alive. Randall has it and quickly fouled by Grant Williams, 39.
So if you make the second one here, does Tom Thibodeau guard the ball and then take a foul before they get in the front court and make them shoot free throws and not allow the three-point shot?
And I believe in fouling in these situations if Randall hits the shot. I'm looking at Fournier. He looks at the other guys on the floor and he tells them, look to foul immediately upon them bringing the ball to the floor if Randall knocks it down.
They bring in Schroeder. Huge free throw right here for Julius Randle. High anxiety here at Madison Square Garden. 2 clutch free throws there from Randall. Let's see the next strategy. Schroeder has it. Into Tatum. Tatum falls down, throws it ahead, Schroeder. Schroeder to Smart, three-pointer. Bang! Bang! He ties the game at the buzzer. Julius Randle guarding Jaylen Brown. Smart looking for a pass. 5 to shoot. Good ball denial from Randle. Brown gets it. Drives, spins into the lane. Kicks it out. Schroeder, an open three. Won't go. Rebound Robinson.
Another good play, though, by Jaylen Brown to find an open spot-up shooter. And do they want to get 2 for 1 here?
Fournier to Barrett. Back to Fournier. Randle wants the ball. 6 to shoot. Puts up a high arcing three. Won't go. Rebound Smart. Shot clock is turned off. The Celtics can hold it.
If I'm Jason Tatum, I'm playing one-on-one.
And the Knicks have a foul to give Bart.
I'm not sure if Barrett is aware of it.
Tatum against Barrett, one-on-one. Crossover, drive, falling away. Misses. Double overtime.
And Barrett has done a good job on Tatum as well.
Schroeder to Tatum. Tatum has struggled all night shooting, and that continues. 6 for 26, including 2 for 12 from downtown. Under 2 minutes remaining in double overtime. And Brown the foul. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Next one will put them in the penalty. Both teams still 2 timeouts left.
And Mark, you said this about Schroeder at the Celtics end. I'd think about putting Derrick Rose into pick and roll with Julius Randle to make Robert Williams guard it.
By the way, that's Brown's 5th foul. Randle spins, gets inside, layup is up, it's good, and the foul! Julius Randle gives the Knicks the lead with a free throw coming up.
Same wedge action we saw early in this ball game where Julius Randle won the battle time and time again on that side of the floor. Gets Robert Williams one-on-one, no help on the floor by the Celtics. Gets to his spot, gets the basket, and the contact.
That's Williams' first foul. He's got 16 points, 10 rebounds, 5 blocks. He's been active defensively, yet only his first personal. Randle connects. Julius Randle now with 35. Knicks by 2. Brown falls down, but Williams gets the deflection. Tatum tries again. Tatum misses again. Fournier the rebound. Oh, what great theater here at Madison Square Garden on opening night.
Going back to that same exact action. Randle catching it on the iso.
Rose, jump shot. Tatum the rebound. Tatum on the drive, on the spin. The layup is good with the foul. Jason Tatum, a beautiful spinning move and a chance for a three-point play.
And coach, a good decision by Tatum, not settling on the three-point line, but struggling, decides to attack.
And does a good job here. Rose with the help. And a beautiful spin. And finish. You know, much like what Curry went through the other night, or last night, you got to play well even when you don't shoot well.
Hits the free throw. Celtics back up 1. That last foul was on R.J. Barrett. He's got 5. Robinson looks for Rose. Brown picks him up. Fournier fakes. Sets himself. Three-pointer. Bang! Evan Fournier from downtown. Knicks back up by 2. Fournier's got 32.
That was excellent execution.
Brown to Tatum. The crossover. Another spin. Layup shot. Missed it. Rebound Barrett. Nearly lost it. Randle now wrestles it away and gets it to Fournier. For some of these guys, it's hard to stand up.
And there's a wet spot here by half court that they're not taking care of.
Derrick Rose looking. Rose on the drive. Off the glass. Banks it home. Timeout, Boston.
Brown tries another three. Ball tipped out. Brown able to get it. Brown to Schroeder. His three-pointer. Won't go. Fight for the rebound. Rose tips it. Ball still alive. Shot misses again. Randall the rebound.